Hey, teacups, it's your girl Monica. Welcome back to the All About the Tea channel. Joining me tonight are teacup affiliates, Schoolboy. Hey, Schoolboy.
Hey.
How you doing tonight?
Ready to make the Wendy Osefo fans mad. That's what I like to do. They like to troll me.
Yeah, that's Wendy herself, actually. Listen.
Oh, that's Wendy. Oh.
Yeah, I'm onto it. No one's that invested. And if you are, yikes, that's scary. Also joining us this evening is teacup affiliate, the Bishop. Hey, Bishop.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Look at you looking all blessed with the waves. Look at
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Listen, we need to bottle that smile. Okay. Because you just listen. I just love it. Also,
appreciate that.
Welcome. Also joining us this evening is teacup affiliate Plez. Hey, Plez.
Hey, how are you?
Hey.
How are you tonight?
I'm good. Did y'all have a terrific Tuesday?
Yes.
Look, Plez is putting it on extra because last night they was
look. Make sure I am smiling at all times because if not, people think it is
Listen,
I don't know, a mutiny afoot. I don't know.
We're not human. We're not human. We we have to smile. We be robots at all times. And I understand, I get it. They want us happy and
Yeah. This is why I like the masks. Even though our governor lifted our mask mandate today, I will still be wearing my mask. In fact, I think I will wear masks probably until I die because I like it. I don't have to worry about people policing my face when I'm out in public. Smile, girl. No, I look how I look. RBF. I like it.
I just don't want the germs. I don't want the germs. Y'all can keep that. I know Biden told y'all can in the small groups you can take off the mask. Y'all gonna have that, okay? Right. I don't know about all that. Y'all do.
Isn't it amazing now that it's apparent to me that the pandemic is over, right? Doesn't it seem that way? Like, where did it go? No one's at risk no more. The hospitals are not overflowing with people anymore. Like, what happened? It was like a light switch.
Because Biden got in office and
what?
And it got rid of the virus.
No, I'm like they're still talking about the variants. They don't know if the vaccine is going to work on the variants. It's like, but y'all lifting all the restrictions. Okay,
right.
I'm gonna have
me too. Amen. Hey, Marcella. We also have our girl Marcella joining us this evening. But it's amazing to me.
Everybody? Thank you. Today I worked hard. I set up my deck with my outside furniture today and getting ready for the spring and got my little refrigeration outside so I can put my grandchildren's juices. I had a wonderful day.
Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds real nice. Do you have a fire pit out there?
Yes, I did.
I love that.
She that money.
Yes.
Listen.
No, I got one of those little portable ones, off the deck because I got a double deck. So over there, and we toast marshmallows with the littlest one. I'm a grandma, so I'm really into my grandchildren. I let them know I want them while they're small, so when they're big, and I'm
contaminated.
That type of
they contaminate me.
You're teaching me how to twerk and everything, honey.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love it.
Make Papa happy.
Yeah. I love a good deck and a good porch, honey. All day.
So good.
With a rocket chair.
You said a good
yes.
Or a porch. I said a deck.
Oh, I thought you said a good.
I know what you thought I said. I know what you thought I said. I like a good one of those too, but that ain't what we're talking about right now.
This ain't the after dark. No, this is not the after dark.
But you can get some deck on the deck.
Yeah,
that's true. That's
overflow.
It's the simple things in life that we strive for, like a deck, a nice glass of sweet tea out of a mason jar, rocking chair on the deck, some good music back there.
Not y'all mosquitoes down here. Hell no, not y'all mosquitoes. Y'all shit set up different down here.
This is where that net comes in with the ceiling fan.
You got to get your candles and all of that good stuff to keep the mosquitoes out.
Citronella candles.
Like a damn fruit. I'm be like, what is going on here?
Yeah, I'm itching now thinking about it. Yeah. All right, y'all. First and foremost, if you're not subscribed to the channel, I need you to hit that subscribe button down below. And if you're already subscribed to the channel, go on and bang that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the piping hot tea that we serve on this channel. And while you're at it, you might as well go on and smash that like button. Go ahead. So, teacups, on the agenda tonight, we are discussing Gizelle Bryant. She's waging war on Wendy Osefo. And there's a lot of drama going down in the ATL. Allegedly, there's a Real Housewives of Atlanta demotion. Why don't we dive right into it? Let's go.
He told all about the tea that during the fight.
So a website called All About the Tea published.
Called allaboutthetea.com.
All right. Yes, Lord.
Yeah.
All right. So the drama is going down in Potomac. The girls are acting out, and Gizelle is in her feelings. I need that Nene gif when they're in Puerto Rico when she does that face to Claudia, the upside down frown. So sad. Oh, poor baby. I'm going to break it all down for you. So if y'all remember, in previous videos, I've talked about it several times, that Karen Huger would be the target, in the upcoming season, numero uno, by pretty much everyone. She really has no allies on that cast, but especially by Gizelle. Gizelle hates Karen, so she's been coming for her. And now that Monique Samuels is no longer there to be Gizelle's target, she's really, really focusing on Karen a lot. And she expects her Mean Girl gang to stand by her side, have her back. So Bravo released a snippet of the drama, and we played it here on this channel, where Karen outs Gizelle's fiery crotch. We all saw that, right? Gizelle allegedly has a gift that keeps on giving, herpes, allegedly. That's the word on the curb. And Gizelle is willing to do anything to get back at Karen for exposing her. And she expects all the ladies to have her back, like I said. However, Miss 4 Degrees has shuffled the deck and is not fully supporting Gizelle. She's not. I had to do my research because today it was circulating that Gizelle unfollowed Wendy. So I reached out to my Potomac folks and got some tea. And, last season, Miss 4 Degrees was riding hard for Gizelle and Robin and Candace. However, she's done her research and she's toned down the aggressive Wendy that we saw in season 6. We're not going to see that Wendy. We're not. She didn't like it. She hated the fact that she wasn't a fan favorite and that the audience didn't really like her and didn't take to her too well. I mean, she has a few fans here and there. We've seen them here on this chat. We've seen them on social media, but majority overall didn't really take to that aggressive pit bull Wendy. They didn't like that. But that was the real Wendy. That was the real. So next season, don't expect to see the real Wendy. Expect to see a fake, much nicer, kinder, more neutral Wendy. That's not the real Wendy. You're never going to see the real Wendy on TV ever again. She's never going to slip up like that. Gizelle is pissed that Wendy is not jumping on the I Hate Karen Huger train. And after Karen outed her hot pocket, she demanded that Wendy pick a side. And when she did not, Gizelle unfollowed her. Now, let's see for ourselves. I like to do my own research. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and we can check it out for ourselves. so we can be 100% certain, because I like to do things in real time. I don't like screenshots and that kind of stuff. Let me share my screen so everyone can see it for themselves. Let's go. All right. Can everyone see that? You can see that. Let's pull up Wendy. Let's pull up Gizelle's page. You know, Gizelle hasn't blocked me. I'm pretty shocked about that. Yeah. I guess a
glowworm neck hasn't blocked you. Shut up, dude.
Well, she's trying. One thing about Gizelle, I don't think she cares. Social media is just a place to, market her products and promote the shows that she's on. But beyond that, I don't really think she gets into a lot of the comments. She knows we talk about her, but she doesn't get into a lot of it. So let me see here. Who is Gizelle following? All right, people. Let me see here. Why can't I pull up her name like I can on my phone? On my phone, I could pull it up. I can actually type in a name on my phone. Darn it.
Yeah, because Instagram was really meant for phones.
Oh, okay. So let me pull it up on my phone and take a screenshot, and I'll share it with the teacups. Let me do that here. That's right. So all the features are not available, right? That makes sense. That makes total sense.
Her in that tacky ass chair and them ugly ass leggings. Who's buying those?
Those are what, AKA leggings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. AKAs. I'm sorry, AKAs. I'm sorry. Lord, Jesus. Oh, Lord, I don't want to get cussed out tonight.
I don't like that schoolboy no more.
They cancel me every other day. Shit, I don't.
Yeah, it says, okay, so I'm going to take a screenshot and I'll share it with pull up on the screen here just so we can see for ourselves. But she's no longer following Wendy, and she used to. Yeah, she was following her. Wendy still follows Gizelle, though.
Why they say she's still tacky in the chat?
Yeah, she's still following Gizelle. So I'm not surprised by that. She tries to act like, she tries to act like she don't care too. That's the other thing too. Yeah, let me pull it up real fast for y'all. So after Gizelle unfollowed Wendy, she took to Instagram and she made a post. Here, let me pull this up real quick. All right, let me share my screen so you guys can see it. Let me see here.
I like how her bio just says always grateful for bookings and leaves her contact email. Yes, Gizelle.
Y'all can see that.
She needs that money.
You can see that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's not following her. I just wanted to show you in real time that she really is not following Wendy. But like I said, Wendy is still following Gizelle, and Wendy. She posted this on Instagram after Gizelle unfollowed her, and it was public in all the IG blogs. She says, and that's how you clear a bitch. # the professor has arrived. Sounds like it's going to be an interesting season to me.
I hope she learned how to read. She can't read neither. Neither can Gizelle. My God, they both some lackluster heifers.
Yeah. They need help. They really do.
Lackluster heifers.
What are your thoughts, schoolboy, on this latest development? Gizelle's in her feelings. She's mad.
Oh, Gizelle, like Drake. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? So you upset, Gizelle, you in your feelings, you'll be all right. You know, everybody don't got to go with you and on the wave. And AKAs, I'm sorry. Damn, how many times I got to apologize? Yeah, I ain't know. Shit, damn. But Gizelle, you know, I was waiting for them to fall out because Wendy's that thirsty. Wendy's not going to want her real life to be on TV. So she's going to have to come up with something to get into with somebody. She reminds me of Kenya Moore. She has that esque of, I don't have a plot line, so let me argue with somebody on the show. Remember, all of these ladies don't really hang around each other. I mean, hell, nobody really has no money but Karen. And Ashley, excuse me, Karen and Ashley. Those are the only two that have money. Everybody else is just, probably paycheck to paycheck. So let's be real. Wendy got to keep this job. She got that little yang over there on Fox Soul. It ain't doing much. I don't know who's watching because I'm not. And I mean, when was the last time we seen her on CNN, NBC, MSNBC? We ain't seen her. Okay. Panoramic has ended. We haven't seen her no more. So she better hold on to this. What did Monique say? This small check over here at at Real Housewives of Potomac because she need it. And her breasts look good. I'm still, trying to figure out if that's really contour, if that nose was actually done. Waiting on the BBL. Congratulations, Wendy. You read somebody who can be easily read. I mean, you really didn't do anything. And I thought you weren't a professor. I thought you were just helping people graduate. I don't know. I don't know what she does. I'm like Martin with Tommy. You ain't got no job, man. We don't know what you do. We just know you here. I still don't like you. You can change whatever you want to change. I'm still not gonna like you this season. Have a blessed one. Oh, and the Wendy fans, you can keep trolling me. You can get the block. And if it's Wendy, if it's you, hey
girl. Bishop, what are your thoughts on Wendy turning on Gizelle?
Cry me a river. Who cares who's following, not following you? See, I'm the type. I guess I'm one of the last few real ones where if we don't like each other, if I did something to offend you, I'm not gonna sit here and unfollow and delete and all this other stuff. Because to me, if you're following, you're following. If you're not, you're not. It's not like I was going to snoop on your page anyway like that. It is what it is. But I see people all the time when I say something they don't agree with, they will block me on their little pages. And I'm like, to be honest, I never was really going there, but every once in a while you like see somebody's page, like, oh, I wonder what they're up to. And you're like, oh, you find it, you block, you're like, oh, okay, I blocked. What did I say about you to get blocked like that? So it's these little childish games, and it's the antics are ridiculous. Like I'll do something like what Wendy does. I wouldn't even block you. I'd be like, oh, you blocked me? Okay, well. This is how you handle one of these ragamuffins, you know what I mean? And move on with your life, because it's like, who cares? It's like Jezebel, you're almost 51, ma'am. Like, cut it out. You too old for these games, but it lets you know she got a child mentality.
She does, and she's a bully. If you don't follow her lead, you're kicked off of the Mean Girl Club. You kicked out of the club. Exactly. She's kind of smart enough to know to keep her calm, fall in line, do what she kind of stay on her good side so she don't turn against her. Plez, what are your thoughts?
I think that's a club I wouldn't even want to get into if I were Wendy.
Right?
I love an independent thinker. And so if Wendy has finally found that in herself, I'm proud of her. Because last season, she was all on bandwagons when she knew nothing about what she was speaking about. And that's really dangerous. When you come into a new group, people always, like in my personal life, I'm super reserved. Some people will call it standoffish. Some people even call it stuck up. It's whatever you want to call it. But I observe. I peep the energy, feel the scene before I start making alliances and pledging my allegiance to somebody, which I ain't gonna pledge my allegiance to you no way. My allegiance is to myself. However, I really hate that grown women cannot be independent thinkers and think if we're, I saw people kind of saying it earlier, they're sorority sisters, they got to get along. That's not true. And I wish people would stop that narrative. Do you know how large these sororities are? Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, which I'm a member of, and Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, have hundreds of thousands of members. You think all 100, 300 and some 50,000 people get along? No. You have to, there's a way you should operate in public. But please believe sorority meeting is a whole nother beast. So it's unrealistic to think just because they have the same letters, just because initially Gizelle claims to have brought, I wanted you when Karen didn't want you. That was nothing but game from Gizelle. All day, every day. Gizelle is a manipulator to the highest extent. Why Robin hasn't figured that out, I don't know. But I'm proud of Wendy so that she can create her own lane and not be like Robin. Because Robin may want to get her own voice as well and have Gizelle unfollow her. We're over it. We're tired of seeing people being Team Gizelle just because, again, let's be clear, she's using pretty privilege. She's using, as you say, mean girl tactics to ice other women out. We are no longer 15, 16 years old sitting at the cafeteria table in high school. And I wish that they would show more of these grown women being grown women on TV. I'm here for it. Come on, Wendy. And to Bishop's point, who cares if someone follows you? And to me, that's where I feel like this is Gizelle just priming us for the season, because they know that these blogs watch who follows who and who, so she knows that was going to create a little brouhaha on the internet of, oh, look what she did. It could be nothing, or it could be something. But she's just, she wants to get the people talking because there's not much going on over there. She wants to get us off of the trail of the hot box.
Well, that too.
I think it's a red herring.
That too, but there is some stuff going on. I heard there's a lot of drama going on. Yeah, there's some stuff going on. It wasn't fake for just, for ratings and getting people, because they don't need to do all that. People going to tune in to Potomac regardless. But Robin has to be nice to Gizelle, because Gizelle, quiet as it's kept, she's the head bitch in charge, and Robin is a sleeping pill. And, in my opinion, she has her job because of Gizelle.
Yeah.
Gizelle helped her keep her job.
Well, technically it was Monique.
Well, that too.
Keep her job, because
Monique helped them keep. She helped all of them keep their job. Listen, when I tell you they mad, those girls are so mad that Monique left. Even Candace, because they knew Monique was good TV. They knew that. They're not happy. So here's where we are. And like I said, Wendy is playing, she's shuffling the deck. She didn't like how she looked, and now she wants to switch things up, and she wants to get in the good graces of the audience. She wants to come off as a strong Black woman, an independent thinker, like Ples said. Marcella, what are your thoughts?
Listen. When Dr. Wendy Osefo was coming to Potomac, I was excited because I was like, we're going to get a doctor from the Johns Hopkins. She turned out to be the scrub from BYU, Backyard University. And she didn't like how she was looking. So, because when she stole herself on the show, first of all, stole herself on the show. Then she started hanging with little Candace because Candace was smoking. And guess what? She learned quickly that Candace was always for herself, and she drummed up enough money. So now she with the grand dame. That's more of what her social status should be. But honey, y'all, Karen is no fool. Karen knows that Wendy is a flip-flopper, and she will hop wherever she thinks that she can get the best ratings. Wendy probably, allegedly, my opinion, has lost a lot of prominent positions because of this show. And so she has to come back as the AKA lady, and be nice and represent her sorority. But see, I can't imagine that the sorority AKAs, and I do know a couple, that they have a sisterhood. And for you to straight out embarrass another soror, it's not a good look either. So y'all better, I know a lot of things that's going on in Potomac, for real, for real. They not getting along. And it's just like every new girl that comes up there, they're hazing them. So I'm not going to give it all away, but they starting to haze people as they come. So guess what? That good goddamn Wendy better be hanging with the Grand Dam, because it's going to be a lot of smoke. And Wendy is batting for the right team this season. As we go on, I'll tell you things that's going on, because I heard some tea today. If you pour it on your leg, you'd burn it up.
Ooh. Well, they did make up. Karen and Wendy did make up. And Karen realizes she needs to get along with somebody on the cast. I mean, Ashley can't stand her. And Ashley, to me, Ashley is like, she's dangerous. She's super smart. She's very calculated. And she knows reality TV game so well. And she plays it so well, too. But you know what? I know that Gizelle and Robin were nice to Wendy last season, but honestly, let's keep it real. They were only being nice to her and feeding into that whole colorism thing to get her against Monique and Karen. Like Plez said, that's not their type of friend. That's not their type of friend. It's not. She don't look like them. They like friends that look like them. I mean, let's keep it real. Let's not sugarcoat shit here. Let's not. If you look at Giselle's friends, none of them look like Wendy. None of them. They don't.
Well, I would say for when remember when the season first started, when her sons Corey, Cruz, and all the boys went out together. I really think they were trying to build a genuine friendship, but she knew she couldn't do it in front of Jezebel. She only could do like an alliance. But I really believe if Jezebel wasn't there, Robin and Wendy would become good friends. Because you can tell they had similar personalities. If you watch that scene, watch the scene again.
They hung out together after.
If you really look at it, they do have similar personalities.
Because Robin's a sleeping pill, and Wendy is very very boisterous
But Robin isn't. That's why I'm so upset with Robin. If you, like Bishop said, if you ever see Robin outside of Gizelle, she presents as a completely different person. I don't know why she chooses to be a beta to Giselle's alpha. Like, I could never, feel like I have to demote myself, relegate myself, whatever, to be in a friendship with another woman. But she completely changes when she is not around Gizelle. And I remember that play date. She was, but once she got back with Gizelle, it was back, not freaking frack, whatever they call themselves, the green-eyed bandit.
But Gizelle has diminished Robin, and she still would be there, because y'all got to understand that Gizelle helps Robin make that money. So she feels that sense of loyalty to Gizelle. I think she really despises Gizelle. Remember in the house when she had buyers for that house and Gizelle was talking about the house? Do you remember that when they went on a trip and how Robin threw a dig at Gizelle, and then Gizelle like, "You supposed to have my back." She keeps that money rolling for Robin. But you know what? A couple of days after that fight between Candace and Monique, Robin was at DSW with Monique.
The next day. It was actually the next day, 24 hours. Yeah.
And didn't even show animosity. So Robin wants to, but she knows that her best bet would be Gizelle, because they're not married. They're with guys that they've been with a long time, and they're both being used allegedly at the same on time. By me.
You know what? I just can't stand that people got this following ass mentality. Fuck, excuse my language. Oh, about to cuss. I'm just saying, what the hell, if you don't like me, I'm gonna tell you about yourself when you wrong. A true friend holds your friend to accountability, and calls your ass out when you wrong on your shit. Robin needs to grow a pair of balls, okay, and be your own damn woman. Because at the end of the day, Gizelle can't save your job forever. At the end of the day, when they ready to chuck the deuces to your punk ass, you're gonna need a job, okay? Because Juan is only there because you squandered his money, okay? He don't got an NBA pension, so you squandered his money, so that's the only reason why he's there. But and then you can't even take care of the money right any damn way. I own the IRS with them gas station hats. You need to bring you a storyline, because when I look at you online, and I follow you, Heifer, you still ain't blocked me yet, but I follow you, Heifer. When you are nothing the way you are on Potomac around that wench over there, you better get away from her and her Valtrex pills, allegedly. Get away.
Not the Valtrex pills.
Take your once a day. Now take it once a day.
Teresa.
I heard Juan wasn't at the.
Go ahead, Marcella.
I heard Juan wasn't at the reunion because he has a lucrative job and he didn't want his employers to see him act like a fool with Robin, and she really wasn't his wife.
Mm-hmm. Teresa Moten, thank you so much for the super chat. I miss my people, Monica, Schoolboy, Lipstick Plez, the Bishop, my girl Marcella. Stay strong, family. Love all you guys. God bless. Thank you so much for the generous super chat. We appreciate you, Miss Teresa. Yeah, goodness. Oh, we lost Schoolboy? No, who do we lose? Bishop. Okay. Oh, goodness. This StreamYard's been acting up lately.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Yep, that too. Been busy. Been real busy lately. All right, y'all. So now on to the Real Housewives of Potomac, the reunion. Atlanta reunion. Yes, thank you. There was some shady editing that occurred, and it was captured by a person on Twitter. Let me pull up this tweet. Because he made a very interesting video regarding the editing, and it's gone viral today. It's been everywhere. So let me pull it up. Hold on. Share my screen. Okay. Share my screen here, and we can watch it together. Everybody's been talking about it. And it's like, Monica, you need to talk about it tonight. Can y'all see that?
Mm-hmm.
So this person by the name of @jab07_ posted this, and I'll go ahead and play it. Let me change some settings on my computer really quick. Okay, here we go.
I've ever seen in my life. Check this out. So they threw to Candy to talk about her baby daddy situation blot. As you see, Drew and Ralph are in the frame.
I loved how you guys were
talking
here, and because I did.
How's Riley doing? Here we go.
She's doing good.
Did you and Block ever settle the case?
Yeah, they basically said.
Okay, look, no Ralph, and that is Shamia. I assume that is Shamia leg. Girl, where did Ralph go?
Something.
Okay. Well, bang, we back. Damn. Wow, magic. Just that. This is the messiest editing I've ever seen in my life. Check this out. So they threw to Candy to talk about her baby daddy situation blot. As you see, Drew and Ralph are in the frame.
I loved how you guys were
talking
here. And because I did.
How's Riley doing? Here we go.
She's doing good.
Did you and Block ever settle the case?
Yeah, they basically said.
Okay, look, no Ralph, and that is Shamia. I assume that is Shamia leg. Girl, where did Ralph go?
All right. Oh goodness, yeah, this went viral. Today, and everyone was sending it to me, and they wanted to talk about it. Schoolboy, your thoughts?
Just fire every damn body over there. Just fire every damn body. Fire Andy ass. Fire everybody. Who in the hell is doing it? Is that truly doing the editing? They need to be fired. Somebody damn it, call Carlos King. Hell, they got more drama over there in Huntsville than this mess right here. What are we doing? Bravo, what are we doing? And I heard Ramona got on Kenya today. I'm ready for the All-Stars. Please make up for this mess right here. Y'all, I mean, you know what, Atlanta, just throw the whole shit away. Just throw the whole show, throw the production, throw Andy away back to the Booger Sugar Slopes allegedly. Throw everybody back. Just throw them away.
Mm-hmm.
The season sucks. Everybody's over with. I'm done. I'm tired. Y'all tired. We sleep. You sleep. What's the point? I mean, at this point, we just, and this is worse than Potomac's editing. Like, how did y'all get Shamia leg? What happened to Ralph? I mean, just hell. Y'all could get that to a kid. They could do better editing than that. Somebody outsource the editing, please. I got somebody y'all could call. Fix that shit over there. Jesus, fix it. I'm like, Phaedra, fix it over there.
Marcella, what are your thoughts? You're on mute. You put yourself on mute, my love.
It's ridiculous. The editing is messed up, but they edit the whole reunion of Potomac too. So, they only put out what they want us to know. And it seems like the reunion is more scripted. They let them know what they're going to say, how to answer for Atlanta. Ridiculous.
My thoughts exactly. Plez, what are your thoughts on that wonky editing?
I'm praying that the budget was reduced because of the coronavirus pandemic. I think the dollars was a little short, so they had to go with some people that maybe they hadn't used before. They went over there on Fiverr and found some freelancers to do the pandemic so they could save a few coins, honey. That's bad. Like bad. And they know how we watch these shows. Like, they know that people are out here with the eagle eyes. And honestly, I'm over the cheap shots with production, period. I get so sick of them doing the previews and leading up. It's almost, like they like to say on the internet, clickbait. It's watch bait at this point. You already know whatever you see in the preview where someone is saying something to somebody's face, they're not saying it to their face. They're not even saying it at the time that you think they're saying it. In fact, they're saying it to a whole different person about something completely different. It's just horrible that they have to go to these lengths for what they think will make us interested, when really it doesn't make us interested at all, because it becomes like the little boy who cried wolf. You know what I'm saying? Once you see the cheap tricks so many times, you're not engaged anymore. You don't even want to see it. So I don't understand why I guess they wanted to splice what was going on with Drew and her child and her child's father in with whatever's going on with Riley and Block. But if that's the case, just run that line of questioning through at the same time. Like Marcella said, they do kind of have a script of the questions that Andy is going to ask. So part of building your story is making your questions flow. You can do that, and then you save yourself the need to hop and cut everything up like that. At least to where the same people are on the stage when you begin the line of questioning versus when you end it. I thought it was very weird too for Ralph to even be out there, because I'm like, is it time for the guys to be out here yet? It was just weird.
Yeah, totally
Andy
weird.
is so messy.
Bishop, your thoughts?
Well, a lot of the reality stars been complaining about editing for years.
Right.
They would say it's not new, and people been saying, and this is time where it got caught, where it's really huge, where it's obvious. It's like, dang, you that bad at sleep? Because even when I watched like Potomac reunion, I'm like, this don't make any sense. Like, the conversation is not flowing quite right. 1 minute Ashley curls is tight, and the next minute they loose. I'm like, wait a minute now, this is a little off now. And then 1 minute Monique is smiling and happy, next minute she's looking all solemn, like trying to make it like she's crazy. I'm like, this ain't flowing quite right. Because then even with Skid Row, 1 minute is skidding down Robin head, next minute it's a little straight. I'm like, I'm confused now. Wait a minute, like, what are we doing? Like, this is off. Like, can you keep it in chronological order to where it doesn't look crazy and off and it doesn't look weird? So I hope this is just because the pandemic happened and folks was getting sick and they had to hurry up in emergency, had to call somebody to fill in, to edit it, and maybe something may have happened. They have to keep switching people in and out. But I don't know. They better find a good excuse, because if it ain't no good excuse, y'all looking real crazy out here in the streets.
Mm-hmm. But notice the editing is always almost perfect on Beverly Hills and the White Housewives.
It made no sense to me. Why was Ralph out there behind Drew? No other husband was out there. It didn't make any sense. It was just kind of stupid. The sound of Drew's voice gets on my nerves. It just annoys me. She sounds desperate. Like she's just
Monica, you need to get that clip where Melanie slapped her ass on the game. That was my favorite part right there.
Yeah, that was a good clip. That was some stuff right there. I missed the game. Andrea Logan says, if Karen is friends with Dr. Wendy, then she lied about not knowing her that well. If I don't know you, we are not being friends. Well, she didn't know her initially when she came on the show. I mean, we are past that at this point. It's been a whole season that they've gotten to argue, a whole reunion that they went through. And I wouldn't call them friends. They're TV friends. None of these women are friends. They're all phony. Let's quiet as this. I'm going to keep it real with y'all right now. 100. They're all phony. They all think they're Beyonce. All of them have skeletons in the closet. And I really hope they don't out Karen's drinking problem. I sincerely hope they don't bring it up, because she gets drunk all the time, you know? Ashley's probably about the only one that keeps it kind of real on that show when it comes to like the affairs and everything going on in her life. And we all know Gizelle is phony as hell. Pastor Holy Whore don't want her, never wanted her, lived in the phone. Robin is phone. Her and Juan don't even sleep in the same room together. I mean, that whole marriage is just fake and phony. So there's a lot of stupid shit goofy shit that go on that show.
So Juan ain't long dicking over.
He got a girlfriend. Allegedly.
Where the girlfriend
Allegedly. She's white and beautiful. Ooh. Allegedly.
I don't know about her being white, but she does have a girlfriend. Too. I don't know about that part of it, the rich and the white part, but he does have a girlfriend that he sees allegedly. And again, I need more receipts, ma'am. You have to come with me with some concrete stuff before I can come out and really do the expose, because it's like the National Enquirer up here. When we come, we got to come correct. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that's
integrity over here. Integrity over here. We don't just put out anything just to be getting clicks and views. We do the research over here.
Right. And I don't want it to be. I want to come and not say allegedly about this woman. I want it to be 100% concrete. To be Black Native. Thank you so much for the super chat. Bravo edits like the movie Fall from Grace.
He's so dirty.
Yeah, they've always been editing really bad. It's just now that this person caught it, because it was that bad, and put it out there. So it went viral. Siobhan Stewart, thank you so much, my love. We appreciate you. So Gizelle and Pastor Holy Whore are going to be on couples therapy? Not that I know of.
I'm reviewing that. If they on there, I am reviewing that. I'm reviewing that if they on there.
There's not enough money in the world that can make him go back on TV with her. Ever, even in the phone.
Next week they're on Real Housewives of Atlanta.
They show Married to Medicine. They show a clip of him. Yeah, but he ain't on the show though. He's just showing a clip.
Oh, and I love that new dentist that read the hell out of him.
No, he was in the house he's gonna be in the house with the guys talking.
Is he really?
Oh. Yeah, he's actually in a full clip.
I got it on my page.
Yeah, it's in the preview.
Now, is that part of the whole them going to DC and this whole Black Lives Matter? Oh, okay.
Gizelle is there too.
Gizelle and Robin are happy.
Last year, right? That was last year while he was taping
it had to be in August.
While he was taping Potomac. So that makes sense. That makes
in August.
While he was, that makes sense. Monique was supposed to be with them Married to Medicine, and then they pulled her at the last minute and threw in Gizelle and Robin instead, which was, I don't know. Those producers really had it out from Monique from day one. Just so shady. Hi, Key Mikey. Thank you so much for the super chat. Gizelle is less mature than her daughters. Shaking my head. Ain't that the truth?
Facts.
Ain't that the truth? Okay, so our friends over at Media Takeout did a report today, and they are claiming that everyone's been asked back for season 14. That's the upcoming season, which I don't believe. And however, they're claiming Candy took a pay cut. That's what they're saying. I'm going to go ahead and share the report with you guys here. So it says Bravo executives sent out their renewal contracts yesterday for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and their decisions are shocking. Media Takeout News exclusively learned that for the first time in history of the show, none of the housewives are fired. Well, I don't know about fired, but I don't 100% believe that. I mean, what is the purpose of Cynthia? What is she coming back to? Coming back for?
Please let her go. Please.
If her
and
Mike
Drew,
has some problems.
And Drew, I mean, I can't imagine they're bringing Drew back. Ooh,
I can.
She's boring.
She's another Robin. She's a mad scientist. Like you don't know what to expect from her. She may be annoying, but she's not like she's Kim Fields boring. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
and
a
they
big
ain't got
difference.
no other options. Who else is going to go in Atlanta that's going to go on that show? They don't have any options. So they stuck. Yeah. You're going to get what you get.
And Drew even said that she ain't got no bottom. And she told Kenya, how low do you want to go? And I can go low. So producers like, oh, yes, we can use her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she has potential. Like they can push her buttons. They got the drama going on with Ralph. That ain't going nowhere no time soon because his personality is just super. The mama, if she's still gonna be living in the house, then she has small kids. The kids we talked about yesterday. Her kids get to be shown. She's trying to. I don't think it's wise, but she's trying to air out this baby daddy getting out of prison, reuniting with the son drama. So, it has a lot of ways that it can go. I see her coming back. I don't see Toya coming back. Why is Toya coming back?
Well, she wasn't full-time. They said just a full-time cast.
Okay.
But I just don't see the need for Drew. I just don't get it. And I don't think Portia wants to come back. Kenya needs the money. We know that. And I don't know. I'm up in the air about Candy with the potential of Phaedra coming back. So I don't know. But anyway, Media Takeout News spoke with a Bravo executive who told them that the Peach Holding housewives were asked back, but there were a few changes. The executive explained, and I quote, "Everyone was asked back except Tanya, who made it clear that she no longer wants to be a part of the show. But there has been a reshuffling of the cast. Candy got a substantial pay cut and Kenya got a raise." See, now this is bullshit, right? This is let me stop right there. Okay. Kenya got a raise. Yeah, sure. Without showing her baby and can't show her child. And Candy took a demotion. Candy will just walk away. I just don't believe
Candy greedy ass ain't taking no less money. So let's get the hell off. They lying. Media take out. Y'all need to quit lying out here in these streets.
It says the executive described Candy's pay cut as a demotion. Yeah, Candy got too much pride for that. She thinks she's the head bitch in charge on that show. She is not taking a demotion, a pay cut. Absolutely not. Let me continue. According to the Bravo Insider, Kenya is now the highest paid housewife, earning approximately $1.5 million for the coming season. So the show got lower ratings and they're giving Kenya more money. No, sir. I don't believe that. She's followed by Candy at $1 million and Portia at slightly less. Candy had been the highest paid housewife, earning close to $2 million last season, the insider told Media Takeout. And I quote, "Drew and LaToya will be back. And LaToya was offered a peach." Oh, now we know this is some bullshit. Okay, explained the insider. "It's not clear, however, whether LaToya will accept the role. But if you think the cast is fully set, you'd be wrong." The insider told Media Takeout News, and I quote, "We're looking for potential new cast members, and I expect there to be new ladies next season." They're always looking at new ladies. So there have been rumors that former housewife Phaedra Parks and Sheree Whitfield are angling to return to the top-rated show. Yeah. What are your thoughts, schoolboy? I don't believe it. I just don't.
Just give me some cottonelle toilet paper so I can wipe my ass with them lies. Now y'all know damn well media take out candy, tacky, cheap birds ain't gonna take no less money on no damn housewives. Okay, that heifer has fought to be the head bitch in charge, and I'm telling you, she ain't letting that shit go. Okay, she gonna make sure she get all her coins. Okay, all her coins. Kenya, we know she need the bag. We know she need the bag because she living above her means anyways. Okay, and I'm quite sure she took a loan for that damn pool and everything else she put around there at that hovel that she lives down the ditch from Sheree's with Sheree's alleged mold over there at that mold-filled edifice she got of a home. She barely keeping the lights on allegedly around there. I heard. This is. And then Latoya, why? Man, you probably make more a month on YouTube than you do on that show. I don't want to see your bad collagen and your puffy cheeks. I don't want to see your bad life. I just don't want to see you. Okay, I don't want to see you. You're thirsty. Matter of fact, I only watched 2 episodes this year. Everything else, I rewatched Monica in the Day Panel's review, and they looked like they was uninterested in watching the crap too. Drew, I mean, the only time I remember you was from The Game, and what's that other movie, Step Up, that they made 30 movies since then, and we still don't care. You're barely a Z-list actor, okay? Actress. When was the last movie she's actually been in? We don't know, because you're not really acting, ma'am. You and Ralph are both weird, okay? I still want to know who he was with in Tampa, because he was sliding up in somebody's drawers in Tampa. Don't nobody stay for no 3 days and don't call their wife. And Drew, you should have been down on the next car driving down to Tampa to find that Negro. Something about y'all lying. And let's get to who's next on over there that's dry. Cynthia, we know Mike look like he got wandering eyes. Okay, I'm waiting for when that come out when he cheat on you with somebody younger and probably light skinned, more racially ambiguous because he just looked like he's that type. And we don't care about Noel. We don't care about none of these damn kids. Stop trying to force them on us, okay? None of these children. I don't care. I don't care. And please don't give Candy no more spinoffs, okay? And I damn sure don't want to see OLG. I don't want to see that Blaze restaurant. I don't want to see none of that. Matter of fact, and y'all is always casting because you know why? No one in Atlanta wants to be on this show. Tanya had money. Tanya didn't need to be on this show. Okay, and Marlo, I'm sorry, you still look good, but you getting up in age. You can't keep dotting around with these sugar daddies. They're going younger. You're getting older. They're going younger. So I mean, and you sitting up here just still, begging for a peach. And I'm gonna tell you, you can get it. Oh, buddy, what you want with Kenya Moore? But that bitch ain't gonna never let you get a peach. As long as she is on that show, she ain't never ever, like Cardi B said, forever, you will never get a peach. Good luck. And just shows me, Heifer, you are very disloyal to Nene Leakes. Because as soon as she rolled up off that show, you got right all up in Kenya's asshole. And guess what? Kenya's not gonna let you get a peach. And throw the whole cast away. Because nobody's gonna get on the show. We don't care. No one cares anymore. Let it go. Can we go to another city? Can we travel somewhere else? Where would y'all like to go? Anywhere but Atlanta.
First of all, to get a pay raise, you have to justify it. And that would mean through the ratings because numbers speak. The ratings were the lowest they've ever been in history. So nobody's getting any more money. That's number one. Number two, why would you offer Toya a peach when she'll work and do the same amount of work as a friend? She filmed as much as a peach holder for the $1,000 an episode. Why pay her full-time money when her thirsty ass will do it for a tenth of the money? Make no sense. Marcella, what are your thoughts?
The lies. That's what I think. Media take out you wrong this time. You're wrong. Because I would give Marlo a peach though. It's time. Okay. She's a felon. She got 55 mug shots, but I would still give her a peach. I don't know why y'all think Kenya got a raise when she wouldn't show Mark wouldn't show himself, and can't show her baby, and she just went around gossiping. I don't have much to say. I agree with Schoolboy. throw that shit in the trash. Start over. Scrap it over. And if you think that Kenya is getting more money than Candy, then they gonna put Shekinah on that show too.
Plus, and let me just mention this really fast. Advertiser budgets are down everywhere for TV, for print, for websites. So then a raise. Come on now, media takeout. It sounds to me that Kenya wrote that and emailed them and put exclusives in the subject line. Plus, what are your thoughts? Sorry, guys.
I was like, what's going on over there?
Where's my phone? Sorry.
Yeah, I don't believe it. Media takeout has never been very reputable. That's true. But I will say, if it wasn't so far-fetched, it wouldn't be so far-fetched. Because when you think of it from a business perspective, Candy wants to do 20,000 different shows. She's always taken off to go here and there. So if we're talking about offering, not what she would accept, I don't think she will accept a pay cut, but I can see them offering her a pay cut because she didn't bring anything.
She didn't.
But Bolo to the party. And Kenya capitalized off of that. So you're right. You have to justify it. And I like Candy, but I don't see how she justifies a $2 million bag for what she's bringing to the show. She brought nothing this season. Drew, again, I see them keeping her. Cynthia, I at this point, they're keeping her as like loyalty or something because there's no reason to keep Cynthia. She's been married twice. Noelle is grown. Unless she finna be sleeping with Leon behind the scenes and, the cameras catch that, I don't know what else there is to get from Cynthia. She has all of her businesses, the wine cellar, the glasses. I don't know what's going on. Does the modeling agency still even exist at this point? Like, that's what I want to see.
Oh,
girl,
yeah.
What happened to some of this stuff you weren't doing?
I heard it was an event center. They ain't even really doing no modeling there, but that's alleged.
Well, see, yeah, I don't see why, so to me, it's like, even if this is what they offered, they're making, whoever's in charge over there is making some horrible decisions. And as far as pay raises go, again, people cannot like Kenya, like her, but the highest rated episodes were the ones when she was bringing the drama with Bolo, and they did, I will still say, the confessionals, whoever had the whole idea of the Sharon Stone interrogation was flawless. Like, the ladies in those confessionals, their looks were on point, their hair was on point, the glam was on point. Having Kenya act like Sharon Stone in that scene where she crossed her legs, like, that was great cinematography, in my opinion. And that's not just because I like Kenya. Like, that was the best part of the season, where there was some type of storyline and dramatics and the stuff that we like to see on TV. Everything else was trash. We got COVID and we got the social justice stuff because that was what was going on in the world. And I'm glad they brought that to TV. Although I really do hate, and this has nothing to do with the housewives. Why did Beverly Hills, not Beverly Hills, did New York, Beverly Hills, all the white shows, they weren't living in this country through those too? I just hate that Black people are forced to relive this trauma in the white shows. Why don't we see what they were doing? They weren't donating. They wasn't doing nothing. Oh,
of
okay.
Course not.
That's something, I'm sorry, that has been bothering me for a long time, watching these other shows where it's like, why are we the ones that's like, oh, we have to, and again, because we know what we go through. We were there. We were marching. We sit in it every day. Why don't y'all make this a priority with your other shows as well? And that's how, to me, you water down the message and you don't drive it home. Like, if Bravo really wants to make a change, bring their other ladies into this narrative as well. It's not cool that only the Black shows, this gets shoved down our throats and makes us forced to relive it every day even more. But yeah, I don't see that being accurate as what they offered. However, if that is what they offered, Toya getting a peach again is only for drama. And at that point, you're taking all of the balance off of the show. I like Kenya being an antagonist, but you don't need two antagonistic people like that. Because Toya is trying to beat Kenya to 10,000th power, and that gets super old real quick. She already did. Drew, like I said, I think there's an opportunity for storyline there with Drew if she chooses to be transparent. And I don't really know if she's going to do that, because we all know, like you said with Wendy, after their first season, they learn the game, and they tighten up what they're really going to show on television. So yeah, we've all said it numerous times on this show. The show is done. It's time to do the Real Housewives of Charlotte, the Real Housewives of Harlem. Look, we let's go to some cities that have rich Black culture.
Atlanta, I want this one done. Here. I want Baldwin Hills, the Real Housewives of Baldwin Hills. That would be dope. Yeah, that right there would be so dope. Bishop, what are your thoughts? I mean, are they really giving pay raises when advertising dollars are down? Come on now.
No, everybody getting demoted. Because they ain't trying to pay them housewives. That's why they got rid of the OGs. They cost too much. Now I can see them. I can see them getting rid of Candy. I don't see them demoting her. I can see her not getting getting the pink slip saying you're not returning no more. I can see that with Cynthia because none of them brought anything. And it's like, what? And they're gonna ask themselves, why are we paying these people that ain't doing anything?
Right.
Like you're not bringing nothing to the show. And this is how I feel about Kenya. Now, if anybody do deserve a raise, it should be Kenya. And that's how I feel, because Kenya is the only one that brought something. As messy as she is, she brought something. And annoying as what's her name, LaToya, forever, she's very annoying. But she was on more scenes than the actual peach holders. Because she actually was being messy. She actually was in scenes doing something. I don't like the girl. She looks stupid, but she made me want to watch it if it was on. Because other than that, God bless Portia. But I'm sorry, I don't want to see Black Lives Matter every time she's on the screen. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. To me, when I watch TV, I want to kind of escape my reality for a moment. Give me a moment to not think about this. And then they kind of veered away from me, which I was kind of glad about. But I don't want to keep, like what Player's saying, I'm getting tired of seeing slave movies. I'm tired of seeing slave shows. Yeah. I'm tired of us seeing us struggling. I'm tired of us, need a white person to come save us. No, give me some rich Black women that is throwing shade like Dominique Devereaux. Give me someone like her that can go toe-to-toe with Alexis. Give me something like that, because you give me something like that, that's like Clash of the Titans. Because that's how I felt with Nene and Kim when it was going back and forth. That was Alexis Carrington and Dominique Devereaux going back and forth. I loved it because it was actually showing rich women behind the gate. But now we all were getting some struggling actresses and a bunch of wannabe chicks on TV. And I'm like, no, this kind of ruined my sense of fantasy of reality.
Mm-hmm. And on the Black shows, they fighting. That's what they want to see us doing, fighting, and that's the drama for them.
And if you want that Dominique Devereaux, you want that shade, you're gonna have to watch New York this year, because Ebony gives it over there. They give it. And that's what I mean. They're gonna have to shake up the cast, but I just don't see Atlanta being. You can't do anything with something where you have a lot of Black. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of Black influential people in Atlanta. They don't want their business on Front Street. Everybody don't want to be on TV, and that's where people got to understand. Being happy-go-lucky don't make ratings. They gotta have the drama. The bad part about the Black drama, like Bishop said, it's always our shit is always way different than the white drama. It's way different. You see, like we keep saying, New York ain't mentioned shit about it. Beverly Hills ain't mentioned shit about it. New Jersey ain't mentioned shit about Black Lives Matter. They on some whole other shit. They're not even talking about that.
Yeah.
But the black shows are on that.
When they throw black women in with Beverly Hills, it seems like they don't get along with the black cast. And in New York, the same way. Ramona, to me, in my opinion, is a redneck.
Oh yeah,
she's a Trump supporter. So what do you?
To me, it's completely. We talked about this before. It is a complete insult and delusional to keep throwing in these quote unquote tokens, one or two people into an already established cast. It doesn't work like that. You have to bring in a whole set of new strangers and pepper them in if that's what you're going to do, or just leave them as they are. Me and Monica talk about it all the time. I watched Southern Charm for years. It never offended me that there was no black person on Southern Charm. I knew Miss what's her name. You didn't even have to tell me, oh girl got Confederate flags up in her house. I knew that. You think she come from this old money, this long line of money, and I don't think she never said the N-word? You're crazy. Like, I'm not delusional like that. I grew up around these people. I want to see their drama. I want to see their trash behind the curtain that they try to cover up with their money. That's what I tune in to see. So it doesn't hurt me that there's no black person here. What hurts me is when you throw in this random black person and now that one black person has to deal with all of that passive aggressiveness and trauma and, those dog whistles that they throw. Like, that's what's messed up. Like when they did it with Southern Charm, what was the young lady's name? She's not even black, but she's, I guess, what is she? Indian American or something? Monica, what's the person that they brought in this year? She's married to a black guy.
Where on what show? New York?
On Southern Charm.
What's
her face? Levy. She's married to Leva. She's Middle Eastern.
When they like all while Leva was trying to make the statements about Catherine's ancestor and the statue of him and everything that was going on with Black Lives Matter and social justice movement, they all tried to make her seem like she was aggressive and she was angry and she was wrong. Like, no one wants to be the one person that has to do the heavy lifting of educating these white people. They know what they are. We're beyond teaching them. We're beyond bringing them to another place. So I don't like that. Just like in Married to Medicine, now they're bringing back Carrie Wells around. I got high-key offended when she was talking about Quad. Oh, Quad's on Instagram thinking she's Megan Thee Stallion. Ma'am, not your lane. Not your lane. Shut up.
Black history questions. She was like, can you do one about Obama? Did you hear her when she said that on the bus? Because she doesn't know anything about black people. She just knows about Obama.
Yeah. It's just horrible. Like, quit doing that. Trying to throw one or two people in is not the way to go. It's not diversity at all. And
why is there not a Real Housewives of Houston? It's number one, the most diverse city in the United States of America with the most diverse black entrepreneurs. Why is that not being shown? I'm just tired of the same shit. Can we get some shit that's different? Can we get somewhere in Dallas? Why is it here? I don't know. Why did they put Tiffany Moon on there? I don't understand why Dallas even exists.
I don't even watch Dallas.
I don't watch it.
And it's still racist. It's still racist. I just don't understand. I don't understand.
If Atlanta can get back to its glory days of RHOA season 5 when Kenya brought the fan, that was the glory right there of Real Housewives. Yeah. Like even I liked it season 4 and it was good, and 3 and 2 and 1, but 5 was the glory years. To me, I think that's, in my head, I'm a little weird, a little wonky. That's when the show really started in my head. Like when people say, "Oh, you watch Real Housewives?" I'm like, "No, I don't." And then when season 5 came, they were like, "Oh, you should go tune it on." So I watched the reunion. I was like, "Dang, this show pretty good." And I went back the other reunions. I'm like, "Oh, it's all right." But I like this really started with season 5, honestly. because it felt like these were some rich chicks and that you couldn't mess with none of them. And that I think only one of them, I think one or two weren't married. And I think that was Candy, but she was engaged. And then Kenya would have that falling out with Walter, you know, with her line about their relationship. But she brought she brought the Southern Belle when she brought that fan. Like when she brought that prop, I was like, okay, this worked right here. But then she went too far with the bullhorn. I'm like, come on now, just bring the fan lady. We don't need all this other stuff.
Yep. So Candy did a speak on it with her sidekick Don Juan, and they talked about the drama with Portia, Black Lives Matter, and she cleared up, I guess, some misconceptions about editing and how the show made her look. She also clarified things about the email, the group text that was leaked to the blogs. She talked about that. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen so we can view it together and give commentary on it.
We found out who Don Juan's girlfriend is yet? Okay. Thank you, Monica. Your laugh was everything I needed. Thank you.
Did not hold each other accountable for their actions.
I caught a lot of flack during the whole Bolo situation from both sides. People who are fans of Portia will say, you know, why would you let Kenya, you know, do that and be putting all her business out there? And then people who are fans of Kenya, like, how are you just not going to hold her Portia accountable? Like, you know what I'm saying? And so it was just like a weird situation to be in, to be stuck in the middle like that. But, you know, like I tell everybody, it's like, I from both sides, so like from the Portia side of things, I felt like, you know, I did not feel like if somebody wants to be themselves and own their sexuality or whatever it is they want to do, they shouldn't have to be put on blast for that or answer to nobody for that.
Do you feel like everybody this season did not hold each other accountable for their actions?
I caught a lot of flack during the whole Bolo situation from both sides. People who are fans of Portia will say, you know, why would you let Kenya, you know, do that and be putting all her business out there? And then people who are fans of Kenya, like, how are you just not going to hold her Portia accountable? Like, you know what I'm saying? And so it was just like a weird situation to be in, to be stuck in the middle like that. But, you know, like I tell everybody, it's like, I from both sides, so like from the Portia side of things, I felt like, you know, I did not feel like if somebody wants to be themselves and own their sexuality or whatever it is they want to do, they shouldn't have to be put on blast for that or answer to nobody for that.
Do you feel like everybody this season did not hold each other accountable for their actions?
I caught a lot of flack during the whole Bolo situation from both sides. People who are fans of Portia will say, you know, why would you let Kenya, you know, do that and be putting all her business out there? And then people who are fans of Kenya, like, how are you just not going to hold her Portia accountable? Like, you know what I'm saying? And so it was just like a weird situation to be in, to be stuck in the middle.
Oh, sorry.
But, you know, like I said, me being a sex positive person and having a whole adult toy line and all these other things, is like, I just feel like that would be crazy for me to be saying what happens in the dungeon stays in the dungeon, and then I'm dragging her for it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you told me, though.
Yeah, and then people don't understand. So I keep trying to. Another thing is, like I said, they constantly cut things out. We had that same day that they showed me and Don Juan having that conversation outside. Kenya actually came to that conversation. They cut that whole thing out. You do not even get to see her there. So it looked like me and Don Juan just talked. But me and Don Juan did have a talk. Then Kenya came and sat down with us and she said her point of view. But was there not a conversation where Kenya was saying how they were talking about suing her, or she heard somebody say something about suing her, some bullshit like that?
It was, yes. And okay. She was like, you're not going to sue.
And I
because we were sitting.
You know, and me being a sex positive.
There as a 3-party having that conversation at that point. You and I had a conversation. I was
at the table. Then Kenya came and we had a separate conversation. And that's when Kenya said all of the things like, hey, they're talking about suing me because I'm lying and defamation and all of this. I think she said.
And she was like, that's not fair. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, they're not going to do that. No way they can do that. And then after she left, and then I was getting ready to walk out, and I looked to you and I said, well, I'll just say this. She ain't lying. Because in my mind, I'm not going to be a part of nobody suing and saying that, you know, whatever about hearing something and not hearing something. You know, like, I can't be a part of that. You can't be talking about you don't sue somebody. Like, stop it. so that's what I was referring to. But you did not get to see how that conversation went. So it's just like, oh, you told everything. Well, I didn't really tell anything. I didn't say anything. Just said
in there as a 3-party having that.
Well, I won't say she totally lying. I mean, could I have heard something? I don't know. But it's just the point is, you know, I'm not going to let it get to a lawsuit. Like, I'm not going to give you no details. Now, if it get to that point of lawsuit, then, of course, we all going to have to really talk about something. Then if somebody actually talk about suing somebody.
You're sex positive. Your sex positiveness has been described as filthy.
And disgusting. By your girl, Wendy.
By Wendy Williams. How do you feel about that?
I was like, oh, that was deep. For her to call me disgusting. Like, how you gonna say you love me and then say, but I'm disgusting and filthy? Like, I didn't know how to take that at first. I was a little thrown. But at the end of the day, the part that she did get correct is I'm very comfortable with my sexuality. I do not really give a fuck what she or nobody else thinks or has to say. And I think that she should start getting more comfortable into hers. Because, you know, like, well, I won't say she totally lying. I mean, could I have heard something? I don't know. But it's just the point is, you know, I'm not going to let it get to a lawsuit. Like, I'm not, it's so many rumors about her life, her, you know, things that she used to do in her relationship and everything. We don't be sitting up here calling her filthy and disgusting. I'm just like, damn. You know, like, that's a lie. It's so many rumors about her life, her, you know, things that she.
All right, we're going to stop right there. Oh, goodness. Candy is so boring, even in that little thing. Just say, you know, you gossiped about Bolo on camera. Even if Kenya's talking about it, the producers don't give you what to put inside of your mouth. She could have just not had said what she said. To me, it seemed like her and Don Juan were being messy about it. And they were talking about it and doing the same thing Kenya was doing. Schoolboy, what are your thoughts?
Oh, I tuned out, so I didn't care. I mean, her and Donna Juana and him asking her these questions. And Titty, I said Titty. See, Candy and Titty was about to pop out. That's all I saw was the titty. That's all I saw. You know, you sitting up here talking about, you know, Bolo, and everybody just need to be I'm just sex positive. You just nasty. Okay? You ain't sex positive. You just nasty. Okay? You're a freak.
Hello.
Okay? That's all it is. You're
sex
a freak.
Positive. What the hell is that?
Damn sex. What kind of shit is that? We ain't even heard that. Sex positive. Just that bullshit. You a freak. Okay? You're a freak. You're nasty. You and Tiny Todd just nasty. Okay? You like to get your freaky leaky on. And that's okay. If you like a little freaky leak, do your thing. But I'm with Wendy, low key. Like, it's
she's disgusting. Yeah.
I'm tired. That's all you talk about is you and your little dirty sexcapades with your little short husband. We don't care. And your children and the ill-fitting couture clothes that you buy for Riley. We don't care. We don't care. We're not that invested like that. The only people that are invested are your fans. Okay, I don't know what she calls y'all. I don't know. Candy coated click. What? You know, what is it? And shout out to So Cautious One. I'm so extra. Well, thank you for watching my extra self. I'm gonna be extra. My gay ass gonna be extra all night. So sit back and enjoy the show. But you know, just drama. Ma'am, you the one incited the shit with Kenya too. You were sitting up there talking. Well, I heard and I did. Candy, I would respect you a lot more if you owned your shit.
Right.
I would respect you a lot more. But the fact that you cannot own your shit is what is so terrible about you. And Donna Juana, you just forever gonna be a lackey. And I still want to know who the hell your girlfriend is, because I know you ain't never slid up in no puss. You's a lie.
Woo! I agree with you. Candy just is too much for me. It is disgusting. She's short. Todd's short. The fingers are short. Her fingers remind me of little dicks, and I'm traumatized. I can't do it with Candy. I can't. I try. I do. Marcella, your thoughts?
Monica, stop lying. You don't try.
I agree with Schoolboy, and you know what, Candy, you messed up because I wanted to have, a party, and I wouldn't want you to come. I'd be scared that she would tell everything that's going on. She tells her blouse everything, and that's what Don Juan is. Her blouse and everything. She tells him everything. I bet you she tell him about Lil Todd because Don Juan disrespects her husband. And so I just would not want to deal with her. And I can't even imagine no girl wanting to eat Candy because her legs are so together. You remember her on that harness? I mean, the only way they can eat her if she's hanging on that. I mean, I just feel like, Candy is nasty and disgusting. She looked like her cat stinks. So they call them the Candy Coated Click and the cat stinks. I just do not like it. She do look like she stank down there. She do. Just smell it, y'all. Smell it.
Plez, what are your thoughts on the stuff Candy was saying?
I'm just always a little different. So my thing has always been discretion. So to me, if you're on a TV show, you're on a TV show. All of this, well, they didn't show Kenya there. And then the whole point was, and this was my issue with Candy back when she was talking about whether or not Kenya made a donation. When you take a stance on a character level, that should be your stance. So like with Kenya and the donation, it was like, I'm not going to discuss the donations. But then you leave little bird crumbs and trails here and there about the donations to make people analyze and, you give just enough to give the tea without just being forthright. Same thing with this Bolo situation. If whatever happens, it doesn't matter that Kenya showed up talking about they may sue me. You don't open your mouth until you are in a deposition where you then have to tell the truth. You didn't have to play up that conversation for Don Juan or Kenya or anybody else. Just say your allegiance is to the show. When the producers want you to make a certain statement, you will. And it has nothing to do, I agree. If you're going to be sex positive and liberal and want women to liberate themselves sexually, you have to be consistent. You have to hold to whatever you said from the jump. If I say what happens at this trip stays at this trip, I'm not going to discuss it, then you don't discuss it with anybody. That includes your good Judy Don Juan. That includes your husband. People don't know what it means to not tell stuff. Like, it doesn't matter. If I say I'm not telling, I don't then go tell because Kenya tell.
Right.
I'm going to let Kenya be out there in that water by herself because my character said I wasn't telling. So it's just a lot of backtracking and, like y'all like to say, pee-popping to work around her justifying coming off of her square. She's not who she says she is at all, unless it is her and her husband. And because she shares their escapades, she feels like other women low-key should share theirs as well. If you really wanted to keep Portia's confidences, now I will say when it gets to discretion, Portia her own confidences. We heard her say on camera, somebody in here is eating me tonight. So, and she did it in a house full of women on a show that's being televised. So I personally feel like Portia betrayed her own self. Now, would I have taken it as far as Kenya did? No. Do I think Candace should have opened her mouth? No. Because she said she wasn't. And that's what I don't like about her. She sends all her minions in to do her dirty work. And that's wrong. If you're going to do it, do it. But don't send Don Juan and Kenya, and then blame everybody else for why you opened your mouth.
Yeah, I totally agree. 110% pledge. You nailed it. Candy's just fake and phony when it boils down to it. And she has no one's back besides Bravo that pays her, Tiny Todd, Mama Joyce, and them. That's it. Bishop, what are your thoughts? Also, channel members, I dropped the link to the backstage. You can grab that. What are your thoughts?
Y'all said it. Candy is a two-faced liar.
Mm-hmm.
And she is just like Jackie from Married to Medicine. Mm-hmm. Want to send people to do her dirty work. And that's why I lost so much respect for her and Jackie, because I like for folks to tell me they don't like me. Don't 1 minute say, apologize to me. And her and Portia supposed to have squashed it back on season 10 reunion. And you see her steadily, like what Player said, dropping bird crumbs and doing all this extra stuff because she got all against Portia. She is a mean Taurus that wants to get her and knock her off her square. When she realized Portia was flying high after season 12 reunion, because she thought she was going to be the champ that day. No, Ma, you weren't the queen of that reunion. It was Portia. And when she realized that when everybody was talking about it on social media, she made it her business to have something to where she knows she's not going to drink, and whoever lose control, and when she was hoping it was going to be Portia that lose control, she could throw her under the bus. That's all it was. And I've been peeping her the way she's been treating Portia. Now she's very passive aggressive. Now my thing is this: Portia can do wrong, folks. As much as I love Portia, she can do wrong. But my thing is this: if you don't like the heifer, don't like her. You have to pretend. You ain't gotta, prance around like you like her, because you made it clear that you didn't like Nene. So why can't you make it clear that you don't like Portia? Right. Like, come on now. We all know Portia's the cute, fun one. And y'all old raggedy so-and-sos ain't fun. And Marlo got the niece flag, even though she's older, because she's fun. And you just all of them is just some bitter has-beens, except Cynthia. Cynthia's the only one that's not a bitter has-been, but she knows, she acts her age. She knows she's old. She's like, I go to bed and fold up and bust a good nut and go to sleep. Because she knows she's older, but she still looks good. But these other chicks were like, I'm not no auntie. Like Candy had made the point that she wasn't no auntie by having that little get together. I'm like, girl, just because you nasty don't mean you ain't old. Like, ma'am, stop it. Oh my God. Like,
I'm an auntie over here.
You're a fun auntie though.
You the fun auntie with the menthol cigarettes that hang out with us and drink and kiki and twerk and all that shit. You the fun auntie, okay, that won't tell your business, will take you down to go buy your trees and everything, and ain't even gonna tell your parents. That's the auntie that Marcella is.
And Candy's the nasty auntie.
Yes, she's the nasty. Yeah, she don't want to go to their house because it ain't clean. She's that type of heifer. Yeah.
Oh, the type that's gonna snitch on you. She the type that's, oh yeah, it's fine. She drinking with you, she smoking with you, but behind your back, she telling on you. She's going
to the church like, you see that raggedy heifer? She was at the club last night. Well, how did she know she was at the club? That ain't none of your business. But I seen her down there. It's like, how did you see her? Well, I was told by the Lord. And he whispered it to me, and it was really Don Juan on the phone. And he told me that she was at the club. I'm telling you, she's gonna be one of them older women that's gonna be doing that as a big hypocrite. Yeah, she's telling I'm sex
like
positive.
Her mom. Like her mom.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's in the blood with Aunt Nora and Bertha. She'll but to be missing when she get old.
Moonlight says we're jealous of Candy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Because I live in my truth, and I'm gay, and I don't got a beard for a husband. Okay. Well, when she decides to come on out, I'm coming out and twinkle her toes with me, then I can respect Candy. But until then, sit on down.
No, it's y'all
and
calling
the back
Candy
you
disgusting.
up, Todd, is a beard because Candy don't want his little tic tac.
Is this person kind of snack box? Is this person kind of okay? We weren't the ones that called her disgusting. It was Wendy Williams that said Candy was disgusting and filthy. We're just
said she was nasty.
We're just commenting on it, and I agree with Wendy. I think Candy is disgusting, and I've been saying that for quite some time.
I think Wendy got that from you, Monica.
She might have. I mean, look at this. A mother.
That's the picture I was talking about.
At her, like you said, Bishop, up in age too. Mm-hmm. Seriously,
right? And her daughter's in college.
How embarrassing, Candy! Close your legs, child. Just
she got her legs wide open, but right there next to her cuckoo is still tight because the fat around.
Oh, Lord. Hey, Bria, how you doing, boo?
Hey, Bria.
I don't think she's disgusting. I just think she needs to do better with not letting everybody know her. Yes,
you ain't gotta know who all eating your cooter.
I
don't want to know.
I mean, like, please.
She's just happy somebody's eating it, so she wants to talk about it. You know?
Right. So have some decorum. You're a married woman. One.
Right. Hello. Yeah.
We're married. So like, I don't want to know.
Kids. You got kids.
That's what y'all do, and that's what y'all do. Be freaks in the bedroom by yourselves. Like, I don't know.
Why do people have children then feel they can just do whatever they want in life and it's okay?
Some kids is tax write-offs, Monica.
Do you not understand the emotional and trauma and the abuse children go through when you're over sexualized as a parent like that? It is disgusting to them. It sickens them to their stomach. They may not say anything, but it emotionally and mentally bothers them.
And that might be why her daughter is so docile in her.
But Gabrielle Union's stepkids told her they want her and Dwayne Wade to chill the hell out. They've even said that on certain posts that they have put up of them half naked. These kids don't want to see that shit.
Yeah,
I don't want
disgusting.
Yeah, it's one thing to do it, but then to broadcast it all. Like I said, it's about discretion. No one needs to know why do you have NDAs with these women if you're then gonna just go out and tell everybody anyway? It defeated the purpose of the NDA. It really did.
And if I was Bolo, I would sue her because Bolo works for her and she's supposed to keep his thing private so that he can work for other people.
Bria, what are your thoughts tonight, my love?
Girl, I don't. As you can see, I'm thrown. I came in from a workout. Like I was like, "Oh, let me hop on."
For you.
And then you get on this thing, and
have to deal with this shit.
Yes, trying to fitness myself. Like, no, but like, first Gobbleneck, like she gets on my nerves. Like Gizelle completely irritates she vexes my spirit. I have never met a woman so like hell bent on like fussing with women. Like she make you not want to have girlfriends. It's just like, if this is how women are in friendship and in relationships, then I don't want it. And I'm so grateful that I have found a group of people that I love and that are my good girlfriends. So it's just like, you have to like have some, and it also transfers over to these housewives. Like I said last time, Candy don't like nobody. She's never really liked anybody, and she's never really been friends with anybody. And I agree with Bishop about the whole Portia thing. Like, she never really forgave Portia, and it reads in her face every time she speaks to her. Like, I'd rather you just not say nothing to me. And I feel like Portia has given her grace, because it's just like, in that situation, she would be damned if she do, damned if she don't. If she started another beef with her, then it was like, oh, she never got over it, or she never really meant the apology, or whatever. So I just feel like Portia just, all right, girl, well, Candy. And like, sometimes she speaks up, but then other times she's just like, I ain't fussing with you. Like, cause Candy's like watching paint dry. Like, she irks me. And that whole clip of her talking about it irked me. Don Juan sashaying over there. So I hear that. Like, ma'am, sir. Like, ugh. So like, I agree. Complete revamp. I only watched the shit on Instagram anyway, through the highlights and the clips. I don't even know who is who. And I just really feel like, go somewhere else. I was in complete agreement with Bishop when he said New Orleans with the sign. Like, I would be here for that. also agree with Ples where it's like Southern Charm. I'd watch that so I can see all the stuff they like to keep down in the treasure chest. Just like how I watch Dr. Phil. People think I watch Dr. Phil because I think he's honestly helping people. No, I like to see what these white people be doing behind their doors, touching folk, acting like they not screwing each other. Like one girl was trying to marry her cousin, and then y'all want to talk about us ghetto black folk all over the internet and all over the news. No, y'all is just as nasty as y'all want to be. Like I watch it for that good stuff. So completely do it over. Put it in Baldwin Hills, put it in New Orleans, put it anywhere but Atlanta, put it in Cleveland for all I care. I don't know. Like put it somewhere other than Atlanta, or if you're going to do it, like I want to see something different. I want to see some grown men working towards some entrepreneurship. If we're going to do that, like I want to see strong black, fine, older, salt and pepper, gray men on screen pushing through with their gorgeous wives who not really involved, because that'll be too much. I just want to see the men doing their business different than Martell and them do it over there in Huntsville. I just want to see them do it pushing through greatness. That's absolutely. That's my little 2 cents.
Thank you, baby.
As always.
Miss you too. And I'm glad you're working out. You feel good, huh?
You see, I'm glowing. My wig slipped off, so I just, snatched that back, put my cap back on.
Damn, you snatched the wig off. You just
I kept it going. I was like, I don't care.
Oh boy, why are you like that?
I don't know.
Okay, boo.
I was like, I did not care. I snatched this muffin cap black boot and I kept it moving with my workout. We keep it put, but I meant y'all have a good evening, rest up so we can get this good old tea next time.
Yes.
All right. You too.
Have a good one. Bye, boo. Bye.
We need a Real Housewives of Savannah.
Oh yeah. Good. Hey Mikey, how you doing, boo?
Hey Mikey.
Hey, what's up? How y'all doing?
Good.
How are
going
you?
on, family?
Salute.
Doing all right tonight. And it's a mess. It's a tragedy. Man, I just feel like Bravo has been taken over by aliens. Like, who is running things there? Who is running it? Like,
the alien.
They used to be my favorite network. Like, I would literally watch every show on there. Now everything is lackluster. I mean, they don't care about the casting. Where do they find these people from? Like, where do they come from? They don't care about the casting, the editing, none of the fashions no more. Like, how is Drew wearing a do-rag to the reunion as her hair? Like, if you look at that picture, that slick back hairstyle is a do-rag. Like, no ma'am. Like, nah. I mean, they're slipping.
You're a mess. You are a mess.
I don't know what it is. And I feel like Teacups, let me ask y'all this. Like, first the dungeon, it started off as crying, like, oh my God, you said that about me. Walking off the reunion, dramatic, like tears. Then it turned into a tour. Now we pussy popping for money.
Thank you. Hello.
About the dungeon.
Hello.
And now it's the reunion theme. So what was the point of firing Phaedra? I don't get it.
Thank you.
Bring Lil Feifei back, man. Bring Lil Feifei back. Bring her back. Because ever since the show has been downhill, everything on Bravo has been downhill. I mean, did y'all see the reunion looks for Dallas in New Jersey?
Not interested. I could care less.
Not interested in them crack.
I hate those. I'm so tired of all these shows. Just not, especially Dallas. I've been over Dallas since season 1. I was done with it.
Yeah, I never watched Dallas. I didn't know New Jersey shot their reunion. I'm here for New Jersey.
Dallas made racial remarks and still working. Teresa went to jail and they won't give Marlo a peach.
Makes no sense. But after this season, I don't want Marla to have a peach. I just want them all to go. Okay. Show's done. End of the road. Every long road has an end. This one has come to its end. And there's nothing wrong with that. End on a high note, get out while it's good. Why wait till the ratings are down to 500K an episode? Don't do that.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was just gonna say, just like the Bad Girls Club, they just need to end it. Just wrap it up. It's over.
Yeah. Tanisha and the other one fake fighting. I'm just over it. Just enough's enough.
They need that check.
Yeah. Natalie Nunn, the chin, and Tanisha fake fighting. It's just, come on now. It's just too much.
And they said lawyer Phaedra lied. Lawyers lie.
Not all of them. Not all of them. Not all. Thank you for calling in, Mikey. We appreciate you.
Good night,
All right,
y'all.
my love. You have a good night. Okay, bye. All right, so let me see here. Let me acknowledge some super chats before we continue. Nedra, thank you so much for the super chat. Damn, I would watch a Real Housewives in space. Send them heifers to the moon. Yeah, I agree. I'll take it. I'll take it. Have Elon Musk transport them out there, and we'll call it a show. Miss Redhead, thank you so much for the super chat. Miss Redhead, I am so over the dungeon thing. I don't care. She thinks she's woke. Really? No one cares if you have no decorum. Grow up. It's so 2011.
Oh, wow.
She really has no decorum. And
Damn,
let me tell you something.
2011. You went back.
Wendy Williams' comments really affected Kandi to the core. That was like a major blow to her ego. She's thinking she's the head housewife in charge, and her boy Andy Cohen is going up there, and that's what Wendy says. Yeah, it really bothered her.
Monica,
She didn't
why
like
you keep
it.
saying to my core when that reminds me of Mimi when she would tell us Stevie J, hurt me to my core. I love it.
You hurt me to the core.
To the core. Not the core.
That was in Atlanta too. Oh my God.
Yes. Bye, you gal. Thank you so much for the super chat. Twinkle them toes, Kandi. Twinkle them. Ooh, not the gay toes. Stop lying to yourself. Yeah, she wants her cake and eat it too. Like I said, her idol is Tiny and T.I. You know how they could be married and still be doing all that freakish stuff they do over there. She wants her cake and eat it too. Someone says, does she even know her kids? Y'all are so wrong. Somebody said that in the chat.
You know what?
When I said it's disgusting, the person she puts out, all this over sexualized behavior out in the public, it affects her children. Someone says, does she even know her children? The teacups are so funny. Paris Royal, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm a new fan / supporter. You guys are so real. Hopefully one night I can say what's up and give my little 2 cents another night. Okay, yeah, you got to call in. We would love it. Why I took a photo of Lunel's feet and hands and it's in my phone. I just scrolled.
No, oh my God, Monica.
You sent it to your person to tell you what you didn't want your feet to look like this weekend.
Well, I sent it to my BFF. And I was like, good Lord. I love me some Lunel though. I love her.
Oh, I love Lunel.
I don't care. I sent it to my friend. I was like, girl, look at this. She just don't care. She just don't care. I'm gonna put it up here too. Share with y'all. Lunel just don't care. I just love her though.
I want to be that cool when I'm that old.
Yes, and just that unbothered. I mean, that's a degree of unbothered I want to reach some point in my life.
Okay. Who feels that way on this panel? I do. I am unbothered.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Yeah, you are.
You are. You very are. Yeah.
Somebody just get up there and say, dang, Marcella, you said that was disrespectful for you to say that Kandi cat stink. Okay, we all cannot smell her cat. So what are you disgusted about? Is it something similar to something you know? I'm joking.
It was just a jokey joke, y'all. Y'all can't take this stuff seriously. Come on now.
Hey, whoever gets so invested with all these accounts, God bless you. Get you a job. Thank you.
Yeah, child. Listen, Beanie Baby, thank you so much for the super chat. Love you, beautiful Black people. Aw.
I remember Beanie Babies. You remember them?
Yeah. It worth a lot of money.
Now, yeah. Yeah. That's so sweet, though. We love you, too. Thank you. Angela Hunter, thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate you. Mindful T, thank you for the super sticker. We appreciate you. Or is it T.I.? I don't know. House of Princess, thank you for the super chat. Obviously, the show can survive without Nene, but it isn't the same without her. The old combination with her, Portia Kenya, is undeniable. They need a new formula to survive. Love you all. Be back soon. Okay, thank you. Appreciate you, House of Princess. What are you doing, Marcella?
Can't you make it vibrate? Hey, can't you make it vibrate? I like to see y'all
Drop it like it's hot.
vibrate. Hey.
I'm being the messy auntie and letting people know that I can twerk and my coochie smells good.
Ooh. Let's get it.
Inquiring minds want to know what it smells like.
Oh,
wait a minute now.
If I get to it, I don't know.
Yeah, leave Marcella alone. That's
wait a minute now.
That's why her. That's why
Bishop trying to go to the BET uncut version, talking about what that thing smelled like. That was a whole song. Y'all go look it up.
Yeah.
I need a tip drill.
Mr. Davis, what I smell like?
Oh Lord! Oh Lord! Oh Lord! Oh Lord! Don't pull Mr. Davis.
Stay in the man cave. Stay in the man cave. Don't come.
Yes, leave Marcella alone. I agree, D. Hey, D. Shout out to D. She's so wonderful. She does mukbangs on her channel. She's on YouTube. Y'all go subscribe to D. I love me some D. Anita Lewis, thank you for the super chat. Atlanta is played out with everything. It's old. Now we do need something more hot. Carlos King, bye, Bravo. Yeah, only Carlos King can rescue this mess. He really has an eye for talent, and the show's a wrap. The producers, the production company now is just horrible. It really, really is. Anyone who would hire LaToya, Drew, they don't have an eye for talent. They really don't. Keep Candy with no storyline. Candy has no storyline. Kenya's the only one on that show with a storyline. Let me see who else. Portia too. But even Portia, I mean, it's you know. It's the end of the road.
I need you to go on the exit. Please leave.
It's the end of the road. It really is. We didn't get to see Marlo's nephews. Why? Why can't we see Marlo's nephews? So ridiculous.
She was a momty.
She's a what?
She was a momty.
Yeah, that's so sweet and so admirable for her to do that.
But no lie, I still hit that Monty too. She look good. I've been seeing it. Woo, Lord, that's that cougar.
I think
Marlo's too shallow and fake.
Yeah, I think they were trying to. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Marlo is up there marketing herself for a sugar daddy. Because what she gonna have on for the reunion, Lord? She's advertising for a sugar daddy.
And I think with Drew, they were trying to cater to bring in a younger demographic for RHOA, and the game did have like a cult-like following, so I guess they thought Drew could bring in those types of viewers, but I didn't really like Drew on that show. I think if they were trying to go that angle, they should have gotten the girl Janae who had the baby with Derwin. Like, we liked her better than Drew, and I didn't even like her. I would have been more interested in her than Drew.
But I think
she did a good job as Whitney. She did great. Like, I would like to follow her life. Drew just no.
But I think that's the problem right there. Stop trying to bring in these new girls to this audience that has older viewers. It's still the same people from season 1. A lot of young people don't even watch Housewives. I mean, Ariane told me she knew nothing. When we would talk, she knew nothing about the Housewives. She knew nothing about Married to Medicine. Nothing about these shows at all. Dr. G's mistress, she was another young one. When she and I would talk, we would talk for quite a few months, and we still talk. I really like her. She knew nothing about that show, Married to Medicine. A lot of these young people in their 20s, they don't watch reality TV like that. So what audience are they trying to attract? I don't want to see these young girls. I really don't. I mean, no offense to them, but they're not bringing anything of substance to the show.
I don't know none of these young rappers. They said somebody get shot. I'd be like, who's that? I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I have no clue. I don't know. Moneybag, who, what, where?
And I mean, he got lipo. I don't really like these thugs getting lipo. They're not real thugs anymore. Please take me back to the 2000s when it was Ludacris and them, and real rap. Like this shit now.
I mean, I know the young rappers. I like them, but I mean, They need to stop bringing in these new young housewives. They keep trying to rework the formula and do that, and to me, it ruins the show. It really does.
They need to change the formula.
Who was Dr. G? That's Quad's ex-husband, Dr. G. He was on Married to Medicine. Remember, he had slept with that mistress, and she said he had a pinky-sized dick. Remember that?
Mm-hmm. Well, his voice,
I broke that story.
His voice was mighty, mighty high. I was like, is he drinking?
He had a pinky-sized dick. He did, yeah. She did.
I was confused. I'm like, is this brother sipping on helium every time he leaves? I was confused. I was like, okay,
don't do that to Dr. G.
That's his real voice.
I like Dr. G.
I like Dr. G.
I just think him and Quad weren't a good match, but I like him.
I like his voice, but if he was to ask me to be with him, I would think it was a woman talking to me.
And y'all remember after the mistress came out and said he had a pinky-sized dick, Quad said, I believe the mistress because everything she said was true.
Ooh,
right. Good Lord. I said, good Lord.
So it was like Quad was saying he can't hit it from the back.
That's why I'm divorced with his ass.
So that's why Quad was there for the money. That's what she's saying.
Well, she needed to be on the show. And, Mariah was giving her an opportunity. And the way to be on the show is to marry a doctor. Dr. G to the rescue,
She just bought a nice house, too. Some of that money she was hiding from Dr. G.
Oh, he treated her so good. I like Dr. G, too.
It was small.
Yeah, and she was
He
beating him too.
She slept with the dogs. He should have known that once she let Chloe and them get in the bed with them, that he was.
Oh man. Okay. Hi Vibe. Thank you so much for the super chat. How is it Teresa Giudice has a prison story, but Marlo can't get a peach because she has a felony record? Make it make sense. Well, I don't think that's why she can't get a peach. I don't know why they won't give it to her. To be honest with you, I just think because they're just trying to save money, cheap labor. She's going to she's going to show up and she's going to film and give 110% for $500 an episode, so why pay her, 6 figures when she'll do it for way less? My big sis speaks. Thank you so much for the super chat. Every kitty purrs sometimes. Just don't let it get scratching mad before you find some soap and water. Candy girl, take that swing pick down and pay others to take it down too. Yeah, it's just
yeah, because she said she said that every time Todd eats her, she fart. That's only because he can eat it from the back. Her legs are so tightly closed.
Oh, Marcella, what am I gonna do with you, Marcella? Candace Lane, thank you so much for the super chat. Hi, Monica, Ples, Boy, Bishop, and Marcella. Love you all. We love you as well. Somebody says Sarah Puss Candy. Oh Lord, y'all cutting up in this chat tonight.
Y'all can't do that with the visuals. Y'all know I got a vivid imagination, and I just thought about them too. Oh Lord, my God, where's my coffee? Dang.
Do you believe Mama Joyce was right? Was Todd hitting Carmen? Was he hitting that? You believe that?
Well, I wouldn't answer this because Carmen is a nice looking young woman. She come off more feminine than Candy.
She does.
Candy's a stud.
Yeah, I believe they were having threesome. And
Candy's a whole
You think so? You think so?
I would believe that before I believe Carmen just doing it on her own. Carmen is she has a lot of allegiance to Candy. I don't think she would go that far, but definitely a threesome. I
think they did the nasty. I think they did the nasty.
You think so, Carmen?
And I think Carmen was embarrassed and said, "Look, I'm going to work somewhere else because your mama is blowing our spot up." And I did find it funny that after all of those years, she finally left to go get her insurance agency and stuff.
And I heard Candy invested in that too.
Yeah, she runs all her insurance through there. She said that.
Oh wow. Okay. All right.
Yes.
Oh. Amber
somebody said Candy a stud. Yeah, she is a stud.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's very painfully clear. Amber S, thank you so much for the super chat. Schoolboy's facial expressions was literally the same as mine. I grabbed my imaginary pearls too. Mina Hill, thank you so much for the super chat. Throw the whole entire show in the dumpster and set it on fire. Girl, I agree. I agree with you. Let me see here. Siobhan Stewart, thank you so much for the super chat, my love. We appreciate you.
Hey, boo.
To be, let me just get this out real quick. To be Black Native, thank you so much for the super chat. Robin has to complete the Green Eye Bandit set. It's useful. Gizelle is scared that she is not going to be respected with her spicy WAP. All right. Hey, the world's greatest entertainer. How are you, boo?
I'm doing good.
Hey,
oh Lord,
I like that hot air balloon lantern in the back there.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
You always have something new for us.
Mm-hmm.
Do I sound good?
Yes, you sound really good.
Perfect, because I was really worried about it. Okay, I really got no comment for Gizelle Neck, but all I gotta say is this: she can't be mad just because the girl just don't want to team up with her to take down Karen. That's all I gotta say for that one. Now, Miss Candy Burris, honey, I am tired of hearing about this dungeon. We need to let the dungeon go. Let the dungeon rest. We need to put it in the graveyard of no return. Do not dig it up. I am tired of this dungeon. Now, I am so tired of her and her little peasant Don Juan always sitting up in here talking about what's been going on this housewife. He act like he a full-fledged woman who just need a peach just to get some airtime. This editing was so off this season. I didn't even notice about the editing when it came down to when Andy asked her that question about her daughter. I didn't catch that till you just played that video. I was like, wow, I never caught that before. That took me totally by surprise. So now we know also how shady they are. Now, Miss Candy, Wendy Williams was telling the truth. You are filthy and disgusting. Because we all been seeing you hanging from the slingshot, just like a boomerang, just ready to go throw somewhere. We getting sick and tired of seeing you and your hot puss all out in the screen. I'm just getting sick and tired. She just over here trying to act like T.I. and Tiny, but she about to go down the wrong direction if she keep going on like this now. You need to stop all this. Now, what coming back to my mind is when Kaya was roasted all on Candy. When she was saying, honey, that thing need to be put in the freezer. It need to be in the dryer because everybody that ran up and threw it in Hollywood just trying to get a demo tape and probably for the people who she was writing for. She needs to stop doing all this to try to prove that she's so sex positive. That's good if you sex positive. That's nice and all. But you know what you were doing. And Bolo, technically, yes, he could have sued Kenya for defamation of his character, but Portia couldn't sue because it's in their contract. You can't sue for defamation of character. But the thing of the matter is, you know what you were doing when you talking about with your good Judy, your good Booty, whoever he is, good Lucy, good Judy, whoever he is. I don't know what Don Juan is. I don't know if he the peasant or the sidekick or he just do your dirty work. I'm just tired. I'm tired.
I wonder if they do threesomes, Don Juan, Todd, and Candy. No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't because that would be 3 men in the room.
Marcella, you a trip. You a trip. Oh my goodness.
I think Don Juan be more on Todd than on Candy. Well, Candy
who's the power bottom in that one? That's
goodness gracious.
Lord Jesus.
Damn, I'm so nosy.
That was a joke, Candy fans. That was a joke.
Yeah, honey, y'all just calm down. She don't pay y'all bills. It's all right. Just shut up and mind your business. Just stop. Just stop all you little Candy fans. She ain't paying your bills. She ain't doing nothing but giving you some good business tip. That's all she doing. But other than that, honey, just don't worry about it. Just don't follow her up. Just sit down somewhere.
Oh, my love. Thank you for calling in. You are just a trip. I knew you was getting ready to read when you had them glasses on, them shades. I said, oh,
I was ready.
Here we go.
And Kaya, I love you. If you watch All About the Tea, Kaya, keep coming with it, girl. I love it.
Especially about Shakana.
Girl, you so stupid.
You have a good night. You have a good night, my love. Bye.
y'all.
Bye. Oh my goodness, he is a trip.
Monica, do me a favor.
Yes, sir.
You mind hitting us with that Kaya one good time?
Sure. That's my girl, Lunel.
Look at Lunel feet.
No shade. I just think she is just so cute to me.
I know she be on the Fenty. She's a Fenty ambassador.
I know, girl. Ooh,
Isn't that a Prince
on Instagram?
She got the Prince.
She's half naked on Instagram.
Yeah,
girl,
she had a Prince
tattoo. Her
tattoo.
morning glory show. I ain't mad because I'm gonna be butt naked just like that when I get old.
Shakana. Girl, I told y'all that bitch was slow.
I love it.
Demita Joe, thank you so much for the super chat. I bet Riley couldn't wait to get the hell out of there. Mm-hmm.
Is that Janet Jackson?
If you're nasty.
Yeah, that's Janet Demita Joe Jackson.
That's her in the flesh.
Okay. She gonna buy her middle name on the teacup. She want a teacup.
Oh my goodness. Let me see who we have here. Ann Houghton, thank you so much for the super chat, my love. We appreciate you. All right. Joshua Wilder, thank you for the super chat. He says, hey to the beautiful Monica and both of my besties in my head, Schoolboy and Plez. And hey, Bishop and Marcella, looking good as always. I have a crazy headache, so I'm going to get some rest. Much love to you. I hope you feel better.
Yes, feel better.
Yeah. Thank you. Feel better. Diva Licious 53. Thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate you. T Ness, thank you for the super chat. I'm a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha. Shout out to you. Although we are a sisterhood, not all of us act sisterly, unfortunately. Love y'all. Yes, I know that quite intimately. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because I mean, at the end of the day, people sometimes get it twisted. Men in frats, women in sororities, we're humans like everyone else at the end of the day. Bottom line.
You in a sorority?
She kind of told us.
No comment. No
you already did.
No,
you already told him.
No comment. No comment. No comment.
I love it. You know what? Monica got that voice like she in a sorority though.
Do I?
I'm in a sorority.
No
Itty bitty city committee.
But you're right, Monica. At the end of the day, you're an individual and a human first. So yeah,
absolutely. People forget that. Paula Stinyard, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, "Love y'all. We love you too." Thank you. Deandra Delta in the house. We all different though. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Yeah. Mm-hmm. We're human. We're all human. We're all human at the end of the day. Angela Hunter, thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate you. Let me see who I'm going to add on here real fast. Hey Andrew. Hey Boo.
What's up, y'all?
Hey.
What's up? How are you tonight?
Good. How are you?
Okay, I want to address something real quick. Nobody on this panel said Candy was disgusting. That was me. I just said her outfit was disgusting, and it was, okay? So just let it be known it was disgusting. In the end of that. As far as Gizelle burning Gizelle, fire! Girl, you just a waste of skin, honey. And Wendy, I don't feel no sympathy for Wendy because listen, you were just a follower, just like Robin. You all, that's what y'all do. Y'all want to follow, and y'all know how Gizelle is. So, good luck with that situation. RHOA, we're tired of all of Roller. I mean, the show just needs to be over. We don't say it about 10,000 times. It just needs to be over. Candy, I don't know why you so mad at Wendy Williams because you know Wendy Williams is slow and she don't remember anything. She say one thing and then she just forget.
That's true.
And why should it even bother you so much? You know you're a backstabber. You know you're sneaky. You've been a sneaky snake ever since. Like even when Nene and Kim wasn't talking, and Nene brought you. I remember Nene brought you on that trip with her, Cynthia, and I don't know who else. But you decided you want to keep bringing up her and Kim's friendship. Then you want to keep bringing up Nene's relationship with Cynthia. It's just like you're just so snake and you're so two-faced. So you're jealous. You're conniving. I mean, seriously, you will hold a grudge to the end of the earth. Media takeout. I know y'all lying. Y'all just ain't nothing but the Black National Enquirer. Okay, they stay lying.
Ooh, child.
You know good time well, Kenya ain't making no $1 million. Who is giving Kenya $1 million? Really? For what? For lying? Because that's what she do. What is her storyline? Lying. She stayed lying into everybody else's business, but don't want to be tending to her own business. But she staying on her knees, begging for a box. That's her storyline.
But you can't deny them lies do be kind of good though.
Yeah, them lies are good. That's true. That's all she got going for her. And that's so sad. That's so sad. And as far as Cynthia,
that's why her knees be ashy.
Yeah, that's why her knees be ashy. She stay on her knees. She stay on her knees, just begging, please, please. That's why Bolo didn't even want your Bolo didn't even want that. That's why you so tripping on this stuff. Bolo didn't want nothing.
Turn off.
Yep, just burning too. You burning too, sis. Stay burning. As far as Cynthia, I know Cynthia ain't got time for it, but she's a follower. She's a snake too. No, I'm sorry. True. Cynthia's born and a snake. I'm sorry. Yeah. Because the one person that had your back, you turned on her, and that was Lanithia. Even when everybody else said you were boring, she defended you. And then when you decided, I guess production was in your ear, like, oh, you might get fired, so you might need to switch up. And you switched up. So she can go too. It's just this whole show is over. Ain't no saving this show.
That's true.
They're trying to turn this show into Love and Hip Hop. They've been trying to do that.
These young people, yeah. And
Drew Sador, like, oh, I'm surprised. I forgot Do-Rag. Oh, that's a new one. Do-Rag, Drew Sador. Because that one, she needs that Do-Rag, to protect them Gorilla Glue wigs she be wearing. That's a, ooh, yes.
I would get up there and become friends with Kenya and then tell all her damn business.
Oh, tell it all. Tell it all and lay it out. Make sure you got a recording, a little mini. What you say? This what happened. Boom. And get it out. Hey, get it all out. That's all. But I mean, this show is, we know y'all, this show is over. There's no saving this show. Because there's no reality anymore. They took the real out of reality. And more importantly, they stepped away from the theme. This was called Real Housewives. Where are the married women at?
You're right. Because
ain't no married women.
Drew married and
Candy.
Cynthia. Candy.
Well, Cynthia can't keep a marriage for like 3
marriage
seconds,
don't count.
Cynthia can't keep a marriage for like 2 seconds. She can't keep a marriage. And Drew, I'm not even gonna count her. I mean, whatever going on with that mess. I mean, and we all know that Candy Cruz, honey, Candy Cruz. We know that situation very well. Seriously. But I do agree with you, players, because they always want to put a little token on the other shows, like and then try to turn us and try to make us look like the angry black person. And you see that crap. You see that crap on the Beverly Hills. How Kyle Richards trying to turn on Garcelle, trying to make her look angry.
Yeah.
But Sutton got her back. So that ain't gonna. Sutton got her back. That ain't gonna work. Cause Sutton can't stand Kyle.
I can't stand Kyle either.
Ooh, I can't.
I was very surprised.
Mauricio. Kyle better watch Mauricio because
no, she better watch Kathy when she get on there and spill the tea, because Kathy got that tea.
Kathy is coming for him, but see, that's what I liked. We don't need Garcelle being beat down by this crap. Let Kim back on there.
Yeah, let the drunk sister back on there.
Kyle, and Kathy drag out all the Hilton years old dynasty tea. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see what granddaddy and grandma was doing behind the scenes and how the whole family is in turmoil. That's what I want to see.
And I want to see Erica Jane in an orange jumpsuit.
I want to know how Mauricio stole money from Kathy's husband and how Kyle didn't tell that Kyle stole all that money from her sisters and didn't give them their cut when their mama died. That's the shit.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't need, you know, I like Garcelle, but the extra stuff.
You're right, Ples. You're right.
It makes the drama, even sometimes if the drama isn't racial. You can't help but have those undertones in it. That's like with the previews for New York. I love Ebony. I went to law school with Ebony, but the edit that they are giving Ebony to the larger majority population that watches this is going to read very much angry Black woman. And I hate that because Ebony is not that, but she's very passionate about what she believes in, and she gonna stand on it. But you know, it just I'm sorry, it just rubs me the wrong way.
Andrew, I want to thank you for calling in, sweetheart. The backstage is very, very full.
You're welcome, baby.
We appreciate you. You know we do.
Love you always. Love y'all always.
All right, peace, man.
Good night,
y'all.
Good
night, okay? Good night, boo. Good night. I'm gonna add Uni. Oh, sorry. Hey Norris, how you doing?
Hi, I'm fine.
How you doing tonight? Yes, we can hear you.
I'm fine. This is the first time I'm calling in.
Welcome. How you doing?
Good. I'm gonna give all y'all a compliment right quick before I get started.
Okay.
You know, like Bishop, he the king of the panel. He holds it down.
I appreciate that.
Marcella is the woman of wisdom.
Aww.
And then Schoolboy is all that in a bag of chips plus tax. And Plaz is, you know, sugar and spice with everything nice.
Okay.
And then Monica is Queen B.
Oh, thank you, boo.
Yeah, congratulations on the 100K subscribers. I'm just subscribed.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, Candy is, I like Candy, but I just don't like her ways. You know, I think she'd do better without this show, because if she was a real woman, she would have told Portia how she really felt about her after the season 9. Why would you sit up there and forgive her and make her think that y'all cool, and then you go back to, you know, being the way that you been like you was in season 9 towards her? If you gonna forgive and move on. Don't let nobody like Kenya come in and like get in your head and let her dislike for Portia affect you in the way you move. And then, you know, what was the point of firing Phaedra if you gonna make that situation, turn that situation into coin, into money, which is a great thing, but it's like that was a waste of a firing. I just think that Candy, if she want to act like she the big bad wolf, but why not face Phaedra? Why not confront her? Why not tell her how you feel? Because I would be so eager. I'd be like, bring her on, because I want to let her know how I feel.
Right.
You know, from the production gonna have your back, no matter what happens. You know, and then Kenya, the way she was getting down on that floor in South Carolina, she all washed up and dried up. You could tell she dried up by the way she was laying down and spreading her legs. I'm like, you can tell she ain't getting no action. And she jealous of Portia. Portia was her storyline. You know, because think about it. You so worried about Portia. Why you don't save all that energy for Mark? He's supposed to be a husband. Save that energy for him. Make him the storyline. You supposed to be the star. You supposed to be one of the queens of the show. Come on, queen. Show him who the queen is. Play the game of chess, not checkers. And then Wendy, I don't feel bad for Wendy at all on Real Housewives of Potomac. It's like you sit there with extra, read all about it last year. running up behind Gizelle and Robin, and now it's from the title, it seemed like Gizelle gonna turn on you. Save all that smoke for her. Let her know how big and bad you are. I want to see what you got. You know, like
exactly, yeah.
Like Monique, you can't get Monique no more. Well, I don't care what she does. She'll never be Monique. She'll never be as pretty. She would never be as, rich or she don't have what Monique have. She would never be able to replace Monique. So she probably can't fight like Monique either. So it's like,
oh hell no.
You have to fight with your words, honey.
Yeah.
Like, show me what you got. Like, and then Ashley, I think she weak sauce. I mean, for sticking with Michael, but I understand it's the money. Eventually, when you get enough money, you can kick his dusty butt to the curb. Because he's used up and washed up and recycled. You need to recycle him in the trash. And it's like, I'm sick of these, like, the people outside our race, getting away with certain things. It's like, if we do something, we the bad guys. We gotta be punished.
Yeah.
When people on these other shows and did so many things much worse, but they still on the show, on their shows.
Yeah. I want to thank you for calling in because you made a lot of insightful points. Listen, you're spot on. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I love your shade. You need to come back because I love your shade.
Yeah, you need to call back in more often.
Yeah, this is my first time. I didn't know how I was gonna perform, so
you did great.
You did very
good. Excellent.
I will. I'm a subscriber. And I'm gonna catch this show from now on.
All right.
Thank you.
That's right. Thank you, boo. Bye.
Peace, my brother.
Hit the like button.
Bye.
All right. Anasia Medlock, thank you so much for the super chat. I love all the different personalities on the teacup panel. I agree to disagree sometimes, but at the end of the day, this show is not for the weak. Keep on keeping it on. Absolutely. Yeah. Hey, my boo just called in. Hey, boo.
This show is not for the weak.
You gotta turn that. You gotta turn it off.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You got the TV or the iPad going or something? You got to turn it off. Let me know when it's off.
I haven't
there we
seen
go.
you in forever.
Sorry about that.
I know. How you
no,
doing?
I can hear you guys. Okay.
Hey, what's going on? What's shaking? What's going on?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
yeah.
I can hear you.
We missed you, Q.
What's up, you guys? I'm gonna hang up and call back in because I can't hear y'all.
Oh, okay.
You probably need some earphones.
You need earphone. You need.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Shit. All right.
Yeah,
call
let
back.
me hang up. I'm sorry, you
Okay,
guys.
that's okay. Call back, boo. Call back. All right. I'm gonna add Uni Boo. Hey, Uni Boo, my love. You got 3 minutes.
No, okay.
And also, hang on a sec. Do you have anything open? Like another TV or iPad or anything? Nothing? Okay. It's a lot of feedback.
Do you hear feedback?
It's good now.
Okay. Hi, first, congratulations on your 100K.
Thank you. How you doing, boo? Haven't seen you in a while.
I've been busy.
I understand.
But finally for the last, I was like, let me call in since you guys are talking about my favorite housewife. But I'm gonna make it quick. For Potomac, I feel like if Robin can take her head out of stove leg, dropping neck gizzard, she will actually find some type of personality. I just feel like she needs to step up from her master and actually like showcase what she really, have going on beside the gas station straw hats that she has selling, or not. But I mean, what else she have to do? Hopefully, one gonna marry her, but that's never gonna happen. So what is gonna be the excuse this time? I feel like she's just a waste of space. Like, can we bring somebody in with more personality? Something, more youthful, because she's just here just following like a little puppy Gizelle around. So I just feel like that was a waste of, cast. But thanks, Monique saved her job. So she should send, Monique a fruit basket. But beside that, for Housewives of Atlanta, you guys want the cast to change? I feel like they should just change the cast and the producers and the people who, looking for talent. Because I feel like you just need to scratch it, bring something new from every different aspect. The editing is wrong. The repeating, storyline. Portia and Kenya been having this for 10 years now. It's like, come on. You guys don't like each other. Get over it. I don't talk about you. You don't talk about me. Let's move on. For Candy, I know she's a Taurus. I don't have Taurus friends. They do hold grudges. But I feel like, I feel like to us, it seemed like she forgave Portia, but in the background, it's like she's sending her little minion, to like do her dirty work, especially like speak on it on Carmen. I think Carmen is literally saying what Candy wants to say, but she want to act like she's, above it, or she move on. So she's letting Donita Lemes and Carmen, her mouthpiece to speak to her. But I'm like, if you don't like me, don't fool with me. And me, it's like, and if I go to a bachelorette, whatever, I know so many secrets from people, you won't hear me say one word. And in my business, I don't need to tell you. Like, you tell me, good, I flush it down. You choose to tell other people, that's up to you. But I don't tell people secret. And that's why everybody in the world is like, come tell me whatever they want to do, because they know I'm not going to tell the secret. They trust me with the secret. So if you say you're not going to tell, just be like, okay. Well, it was a fun party. What else is new? So I feel like she could have maneuvered, a little bit. And Kenya was like, I don't know if she want to be a gynecologist. Why you worry about somebody else's vagina? If I'm a grown woman, I don't worry about anybody else's vagina. If someone I don't mess with is doing something, I just be like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
my business. Like, you on the floor, spread eagle. Baby, you should have joined. Give Malcolm a run for his money. But I just feel like they need to just get new producer, new cast member, something. But that's it.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Reboot or get rid of it. I agree. Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Was
Thank you for calling in, my love. You need to call in more often. We miss you.
I'm trying.
All right. Cool. I'll see you in the chat. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
So Kenya's a gynecologist?
Oh. As much as cat facts as she's bringing up, I think she will want to.
She might need to call Dr. Jackie and them and get, figure out, what she need to do to get, that credentialing,
Thank you for the super chat, Marcella, my sister. She says, hey, teacups, we appreciate you. Please hit that like button. And thank you. Thank you, Marcella.
I'm sorry, ladies. I ruined y'all y'all thought process about Q, but yes, he's a part of my community. Sorry. He don't.
Who, Cuba?
Yeah.
Yeah, he don't.
Cuba,
don't worry, ladies.
Cuba
I was just
Gooden Jr. Are you talking about Cuba?
No, Q.
No, Q.
Oh, Q.
Oh, they talking about. Oh, he's so sexy. I'm like,
oh,
he ain't a part of y'all
Oh,
community.
yeah.
He's in my community.
I was crushed too when he first came on. I was like, oh.
He got a boyfriend, y'all.
Yeah, he's so handsome. And
He
so
is
nice
handsome.
too. He DMs me a lot. He's
Everybody
very,
can
very
be
nice
flipped.
and very sweet and very smart. He's a graphic designer. She said, what? What'd she say? What now?
I said everybody can be flipped. That ain't my ministry. That ain't my ministry, Marcella. I ain't out here trying to flip
Not over
nobody.
here. Not over here. I'm a gold star lesbian. Ain't never slept with a man. No, not over here. Not over here. And men, please don't try. But I am looking for a sugar mama. So if you want to slide in,
I cannot wait till I come and hang out with you, Schoolboy. I'm coming to hang out with you, players. And I promise it's going to be our secret. But players, I'm going to get you turned the hell out.
Yeah. How do you know I'm not? You be over there.
She said you missed the mark, Marcella.
I'm just quiet. I'm quiet. I keep telling y'all.
I know
she might
she
teach
is.
you a thing or two, Marcella.
Yeah,
No, I'm quiet. Like, what are y'all talking?
She look like she's a resident holder of a Soul Snatcher 5000.
I'm playing you like that show American Warrior. Nobody can touch me. I'm like on American Warrior. I would be doing leaps, bounds, flips, wig, come out.
Yo, Ples is that silent freak. She one of them that's a silent freak. That once you get her home, get enough rum or some drinks in her, she's sleeping in that chandelier.
Should have a man like Eddie Murphy on Boomerang. Like, what is happening? My life has been changed.
I believe it. All right, let me see here. Love wins. Thank you so much for the super chat. She says, "Come on, please. Hearts and hugs and kisses to you." All right, Joshua, we did that one. Let me see here. Chrislyn Wanamaker, thank you so much for the super chat. Monica, can we talk? Let me see right here. Monica, can we talk about the show Couples Retreat sometime this week about Yandy holding her man down while he was in jail? That's been the buzz on Facebook. Okay, yeah, we can. Actually, it's pretty good.
That show. That
Actually,
show is good.
pretty good. Actually, it is pretty good. We can definitely talk about it. Absolutely. Yes. Hi, Key Mikey. Thank you so much for the super chat. Drew Sadormat needs to be pimp slapped for quote unquote old daddy.
I have a question. What was worth $1,000 in her prize in her box that Christmas gift?
Nothing. Absolutely
I was confused.
nothing.
Said the wig was.
How could the wig be? It's used. She wore it. So, I mean, once you wear it, it's not brand new. It's not worth it. I mean, it's like you drive a car. You drive a car off the lot. It's not worth the same price anymore, is it? Come on now. That is disgusting.
But Portia straight up said they are not $1,000 bundles.
But who would wear? I mean, but it's used.
Hold up. Pause. Y'all said that wig was $1,000.
That's what she said.
Oh, she a damn lie. Where's the receipt? I need a receipt.
It's used though. It's a used damn wig. Exactly, a used damn wig. Like, come on now.
Oh, Monica, say it again. Say damn. You said it.
Say it one more time.
Say it one more time. Do it again.
I ain't going to finish. Asata, thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate you. Southern Ivy, thank you for the super chat. Sidebar, what's the tea on Candace Dillard getting rejected by the Deltas? Hashtag no shade, just tea. Okay, we're not going to go there. We're not going to go there. I don't
want to go there.
Siobhan Stewart, thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate you. Let me see here.
Somebody made me spit out my water. Somebody said Wendy gonna mention Gizelle's herpes. It's gonna be over.
Look, I want Wendy to keep that same energy she had on IG in Gizelle's face on camera. Now that's why I'm gonna be tuning in.
She has. It's coming.
Ooh, she has.
Yes.
I'm watching this season.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm watching.
Yeah. T-Ness, thank you so much for the super chat. I am a member of the Alpha Kappa. I think I read that. Alpha Kappa Alpha. Although we are sisterhood. Okay, I read that one. Teresa Moten, thank you so very much for this generous super chat. Thank you. I miss my people. Monica Schoolboy Lipstick Ples, the Bishop, my girl Marcella. Stay strong, family. Love all of you guys. God bless. Yes, Sue Inspired. Thank you so much for the super chat. Monica, did you ever find out who Juan's rich young girlfriend is in the DMV? I don't think she's rich. And like I said, the tea is lukewarm. I don't have all the receipts, so I don't want to bring it to you until everything is fully confirmed. T-Ness, thank you again. We appreciate you. Let me see here. Yeah, Robin Kirk, thank you for the British pounds. We appreciate you. Crowned by Bria, my sister, thank you for the super chat. At this point, I think Gobbleneck's emotional intelligence was stunted in high school because no grown woman I know has time for all this drama. This would pick a side-ish is completely childish. Yeah. It is. Absolutely. Kanisha Brown, thank you so much for the super chat. Schoolboy, not a BBL. Laughing emoji.
She ain't got no booty. I like booty. She got no booty.
Laugh.
She need to gain some weight for a fat transfer, though. She got to gain weight first.
Laugh, gags, and gossip. Thank you so much for the super chat. Gizelle, so petty. Don't wear your feelings on your sleeve. Unfollowing is so basic. Do better. Absolutely. Shout out to you, Laugh, Gags, and Gossip. Anita Lewis, thank you for the super chat. The last lady needs Wendy to keep it hot. Wendy might box that head. Yeah, I think I've gotten all the
Basic Bryant.
Yeah, pretty much, child. Listen, okay. Very basic.
I mean, it takes one to know. I mean, basic.
I just don't want to hear about her degrees this season.
Let's add one more person on here before we head on out.
I think she got the message on that one.
You think so?
I think she gonna.
Although when she gets, I mean, it's her Achilles heel. So every time she gets mad, she gonna throw it out. That's just her. It's built in her at this point.
Yep. Hey Robin, how you doing? Listen, girl, people have been hitting me up asking where can they get your oils. Can you post it in the chat?
I will, and they have been coming over to my pages and ordering.
Awesome.
So thank you
Wonderful.
so very
Wonderful.
much.
God
Yes,
bless
they
you.
have. They said, we saw you on all the other tea. And so I got them. I've been shipping them out. So I really appreciate you, Monica.
Wonderful. You're
Giving me that shout out. But I also put it back in there once again for you all.
Yes.
So thank you. You're a blessing. Tell you bless me. God gonna bless y'all.
Absolutely. Won't he do it?
Yes, all the time. I wanted to hit on. I know I'm in my 50s. I'll be 58 in May 9th, and I was thinking about Kenya and them. I don't know if you all felt the same way. I couldn't understand how you take. How old is her daughter? 2 or 3? 2. How would you? Why take a child to a bachelorette party knowing there's going to be a stripper, and with your nanny? And then you make an issue over everything else, but you didn't find it something wrong with taking the baby there to have it upstairs when you know vents and ducts. You can hear certain sounds if they're loud enough, and you're screaming and hollering and acting a fool. I that's one thing I couldn't grasp, that a responsible parent would have their child in that type of environment. And she's 50, so she's at the premenopausal age. So it's like you're thinking you're not using any common sense to take that there. I'm looking at all these women who have children that did things like that, knowing it's going to be on TV. It's different if it isn't on television, for your children to finally see, maybe when they get maybe 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, if not earlier, friends or whoever may show it. They're not using any common sense. All money is not always good money. And since they're being exploited that way, our ancestors were treated that way. They took Black women and did us dirty, the masters. And now you got us acting a fool for these same masters on a television show that is paying you a couple of dollars. So meaning you're a prostitute. So you're really a prostitute causing all these people to lust. And then you're wondering why our young people and young women and young men are being abducted, because you're advertising that's who we are and how we are. All of us aren't like that, so they're on TV getting millions of views, and I think and it hurt my feelings as a Black woman, because I just feel like I have some standards and some morals that I know where I set my limits at, and there is no way I'm going to be opening my legs up for millions of people to look at over and over, and it's on the internet. So they're exploiting themselves over and over and over daily for somebody to look at them and Candy to produce this mess and to share this junk. And you got a little girl and an older daughter who's now away from your care and your attention. Who knows what someone could say? Well, if her mom's like that, or her daughter might be like that too. And you know what I mean? It's just scary to me that they find that okay to do without telling these producers, heck no, I ain't doing that. I got a child. I got this. You know what I mean? It's
and it was implied she left her daughter upstairs 45 minutes waiting for milk. That was the implication.
Wow.
I made that crazy.
That's child neglect. that your baby is sitting probably still hungry, wanting that milk, and you're down there snooping around trying to hear what somebody is doing. Apparently, you probably heard it while you were upstairs, and you wanted to come downstairs to get a better hear and a view of it. Because
Candy probably texted her and told her to come down and bring her phone, her listening devices and stuff.
Go ahead.
I was thinking, I visualized that she was outside the door and she was using her own fingers for herself.
Ooh, all right. On that note,
God bless you.
Call it a night.
Oh my goodness!
I feel dirty. I need a shower. I gotta go take another shower.
Right.
Go on and get in the bed. Yeah, we need to go on and wrap this up so I can go take a bath.
Yeah.
I know.
Miss
I'm
Robin,
myself.
thank you for calling.
Right.
Y'all have a wonderful week.
All right, you too.
You too. Thank you for calling in, my love.
Oh, you're so welcome. And thank you all once again for the shout out and the blessing that flows my way. And I'll be blessing you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you all. God bless you.
All right.
All right. We're gonna wrap things up and get out of here. Let me see here really fast. My big sis speaks. Thank you so much for the super chat. Ken, listen for 45 minutes. 45 minutes. What was she doing for 45 minutes? Hello, Ken.
Look.
A mess. Angelique F, thank you so much for the super chat. Doing some self-care tonight and listening to the panel. Love you all. And we'll be visiting everyone's pages tomorrow. Well, that's so sweet of you. Thank you. Terry Key, thank you so much for the super chat. Candy got that toy money. She sure does. And Siobhan Stewart, thank you. Schoolboy, where can they find you?
Oh, well, you can find me on my YouTube page at school_boy, or you can find me on Twitter where I got them fingers at school_boy. And if you feeling froggy, you can leap right on over to my Instagram at school_boy_2021. And I welcome all of the trolls because sometimes I have time, cuz. And then there's other times where you can get the block is hot. Either way, I welcome all haters, congratulators, welcomers, and love. I love all of y'all because the algorithm is popping. I appreciate it. And we almost to 4K. So keep on hating from a distance. Love you. Stay blessed now.
Hi, Key Mikey. Thank you again for another super chat. Don Juan is way more a lapdog to Candy than Shamia could ever be to Portia. That's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. Okay, just in case y'all didn't know. Marcella, where can they find you?
Hi, y'all can find me on Facebook on All the Real Housewives discussion. And you can also find me on my YouTube page, Never Worry, Speak with Your Girl, Marcella. I'm still working on my page, so.
All right. Okay. Plez, where can they find you?
Y'all can find me over on Instagram. It is scared_of_beautiful. And here on YouTube, my YouTube channel is Scared of Beautiful, just spaces, no periods.
All right. Bishop, where can they find you?
You can find me here casting out these disgusting and nasty spirits at the Bishop with 2 E's. And you can also find me on the Twittergram. That's at Bishop Red Pill. But I always be here on YouTube Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
All right. And you guys can find me here. I urge that you subscribe to the channel. And if you're already subscribed to the channel, I need you to bang that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the piping hot tea that we serve on this channel. And while you're at it, go on and smash that like button. Those likes help us out a lot on this channel, and we appreciate them. Teacups, I want to thank you all for tuning in tonight. We love you all, each and every one of you. Mods, thank you for holding down the chat as usual. Hugs and kisses to you. You guys are amazing. Everyone that sent in a super chat or a cash app tonight, I want to thank you so very much for helping us keep the lights on. I want y'all to stay safe and be blessed. We'll be back here tomorrow night. Same time, same place, spilling some more tea. Bye, everyone.